Good day, everyone. No matter who you are or where you are, welcome to Let's Get On With It Live. We're going to be resuming the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall Linguist playthrough today. A summary, if you are unfamiliar with Daggerfall. Daggerfall is a freeware game currently. It was released by Bethesda in 1996. Not only is my favorite Elder Scrolls game, which are usually first-person RPGs, but it's one of my favorite RPGs of all time. The game has frequently featured effectively over the course of my entire channel's history. The first series I ever recorded of this game was back in 2010, and every now and then I will return to the game and show off another playthrough of it. Those of you who are longtime viewers of mine, of course, have heard of this already. Before we get started into the Linguist playthrough, I wanted to go over a comment brick that I received from someone. So we're going to do just that, just to show you that I do, in fact, on occasion read your comments. Although not everyone watches my videos whenever they leave comments, so what can you do? I looked at this person's channel, it seems like they're well-versed and learned and erudite in the lore of Daggerfall, and wanted to inform me about hot tips, most of which I've known for the course of this playthrough, such as testing out for speech skills, or the reduced chance you have for triggering a language skill success whenever you have a weapon drawn. Something that I didn't know was forgot was the hotkeys on the travel map to quickly flip between various things. Hello, Tidy. Hello, Glitchy, as well. I did wave earlier. So yes, there's that. And there's that comment brick. If you feel like it, you can pause the video, or you can pause the YouTube video if you're watching this local recording. Suffice to say that those things do exist. But this is not intended to be a speed run, or effectively any sort of run that will take any longer than a short amount of time. The linguistic playthrough that I am doing of Daggerfall, the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall, is effectively like a conduct run, a challenge run. A rather difficult challenge run at that. I'll go ahead and show off the character as soon as Daggerfall warms up and decides to move on. There we go. I have a room for 11 hours. Neat. Okay, so, character sheet. I enjoy the class creation system in Daggerfall. It is very expansive and allows for setting advantages and disadvantages. In this particular case, I have created the Linguist class. Ursilia Melkor here is unsuited for adventuring. Hello, J2. She has issues with strength and endurance, which means she really can't carry a whole lot or wear a whole lot of equipment, and she has few hit points and fatigue points, so she tires easily. More to the point, her specialties in life, her primary skills, which determine leveling in this game, are all language skills. Language skills are not useful in Daggerfall by a long stretch of imagination. They are very specialized, and they don't do a whole lot for you. A language skill in this game means that, say if I encounter a centaur in a dungeon, there's a percentage chance that the centaur will be non-hostile. It'll make a skill roll in the mechanics of the game, and if I encounter that centaur, there's a possibility the centaur may not want to fight me. Great. Or Daedra, or the dragonlings, or giants, or harpies, or imps, or nymphs, or orcs, or spriggans. Now, leveling in this game is based on skill improvement of all of your primary skills, the highest two of your major skills, and your top minor skill. So after all the time we put into this game, my character is only level 3. I've improved a lot of my character's other skills, but that doesn't determine level advancement at all. More to the point, my character is really an archer, and she was an awful combatant at game start. Advantages and disadvantages wise, she has a phobia for undead, which means whenever undead are around, she does a poor job of hitting them, and she does less damage. And she has some weaknesses as well, but hey, she has better hearing, so that's good. Great, and she's forbidden long blade weaponry. Yes, J2, this is Beam. Welcome to Beam. I know you are familiar with broadcasting on YouTube, so you are unfamiliar with such fancy shit. Where is my music at? Have you deprived me of my music? Hold on. That worked. What if I reload the game? Come on, Daggerfall. Yes, Daggerfall is freeware. Bethesda released it as part of like a 15-year anniversary. Right, the music must have been broken during this thing. I recall that now. Okay, we're going to fast travel here. Fix. I'm gonna load another save here for a moment. Okay, so the sound effects work just fine. That's good. We're just gonna pretend that the music will eventually fix itself. Daggerfall has numerous glitches in the game. It was a very unstable game at release 1.0. One of the least stable games I've ever played. And even as fully, officially, and unofficially patched it is after all these years, it still has, politely, some difficulties. So we're going to assume that the music will fix itself over the course of time. And if it doesn't, well, it's not like we really need music anyway. Let me just... Don't you whine. No. No, we're not... No. Good Lord, horse. Shut up. Okay, this music track works just fine. Sounds a little off, though. Okay. You got a quest for me? Let's go do a quest, everyone, and I'll just assume that the magic will fix itself naturally over the course of time. So Daggerfall has a random quest generator system. I'm a part of 2 guilds, and there's quite a number of guilds, well, part of a guild at a temple. There's quite a number of guilds and temples as well. In addition, there's a main quest line on top of that, but I'm not really worrying about the main quest line. Instead, we'll continue to advance my power and prestige and glory in the Mages Guild. Yes, Fluffy, it is. It's certainly missing. Where did they go? Of course it figures. The game is just upset that I haven't played it for some time. Font Bridge it is. What? What? Every time I play this game, it confuses me. I left the Mages Guild into the Mages Guild? Folks, I have put several hundred hours in this game to Daggerfall. Yes, Glitchy, that's certainly true. I apologize. I wasn't quite expecting the start of my Daggerfall session to go quite this way. What will happen, Icy? I plan on playing that again. It might not be this... Alright, I think... And we had this problem at the end of last session. I think it was just a matter of, like, the current weather conditions. I know this sounds absurd, when I tell you that I think the weather conditions outside in the city were what was causing the music to be broken. I'm aware that makes no logical sense, but this is Daggerfall. Oh, shit. Yes, Tidy. Just exactly like issues that we have discussed before with the video game. Anyway, I think the sound and music levels are sufficient. I haven't received any complaints or ear bleeding yet. Revocane, if you give me any complaints, I'm going to kick you from the channel. No, just fucking you. I like you, Rev. Except for when I don't like you. Oh, yes. Excuse me. So as part of this quest, we have been sent by the Mages Guild to retrieve some scholarly works and bring them back to the Mages Guild. It's one of, like, the weak quests. There's not a whole lot of challenge to it, but the Dark Brotherhood would like this research information that we've been sent here to acquire. It's not the most exciting quest to start us off, but I'm trying to ease myself back into the game, you know? Also, yeah, hey J2, this is your first time on Beam. I am using the not faster than light protocol. I would recommend you, music still sounds a little off, check out the Uplay channel that's here on Beam, where the delay oscillates between 0.04 and 0.06 seconds, and there's interactive controls that are hotkeyed and like map keyed to like your keyboard, so you can play games like Super Mario 64 or Donkey Kong or whatever they're running on there. Sorry, now I'm all sort of like blanked out right now. How big is this town? Alright, it's not that big. Alright, this is the place that we needed. Hello, sir. Do I have anything to sell to you? I can't sell that. That's the lucky brazier we got from a skeleton warrior. Music still does sound a little off. You have any arrows? You have an arrow. That's good enough for me, sir. You have a nice day. Alright, you have my research? Great. I'm going to cast my teleport spell. I set an anchor in the Mages Guild, where I received this quest. It allows me to save some time. And succeed on the quest. Hooray. Mission accomplished. Alright, send me to a dungeon next. I don't think that's a dungeon. That might be. I want an exciting dungeon. Something that sounds sexy. That's not a sexy thing. No. That's a sleep spell. Give me something about awesome, like, about awesome. Sure. In the Mages Guild of... Right. It's actually a town Mages Guild and not a dungeon. My bad. Alright, we're gonna go kill some people. Or at least one person. Hello, Bart. Fucking J2 waiting for Star Citizen to be down. Isn't it true? Like, you invested, like, quadruple digits into Star Citizen, right, J2? Like, talk to us a bit about Star Citizen and how development is going with it. I haven't kept up. Oh, yes, J2, that'll be ending at the top of the hour. You better hurry. I didn't mean to do that, but it happened. I meant to cast a levitate spell instead to get over the city wall. Instead, I've activated my anchor and we're now back here. God, I'm playing as bad as Daggerfall is today. Hello, Canned Lava. Hello, folks that I might have ended up missing. Not that I do a whole lot of greeting anyway. Daggerfall has been giving me some sass today. Daggerfall, every time I play it, always demonstrates a little bit of character. That's what we'll call it. Character. Hey there, Variax. Have you come once more to experience the magic that is Beam? Alright, game, don't set. Huh. That was odd. Yes. The wonderful majesty of Daggerfall. How could anyone not relish this? I'm gonna go back to the Mages Guild. I'm gonna reset my anchor. And I'm gonna save the damn game. Daggerfall is a game that encourages frequent saving due to the bugs and glitches that occur in it. Daggerfall can be a rude game for people to play who are unfamiliar with it. Especially whenever you're playing like trash. Hey Marvin, how's it going? I can do this, I swear. I'm a trained professional. We're gonna go here. Is the gate gonna be closed this time? We gonna arrive at night? We are. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna cast a levitate spell. It's been alright thus far. Playing Daggerfall, you know, as you do. Yes, I am levitating with my horse over the city. You don't do that? Now, where was the Mages Guild here? I remember this being my base of operations and then ditching this Mages Guild because of the quest. It's trash. I decided to go to another one. My bow skill's at a whopping 34%, boss. It's gotten better since game start. I love Daggerfall so much. Of course not. Of course not legal. Speaking of which, I was pretty exhausted, and I did fall asleep before you demoed the second soundboard. I think I was like Zerfall there, if not more so. How did that turn out? Also, someone has come to murder us. That was the wrong button, Grimith. Archer fight! Right, can't carry any more things. I mean, why would we be allowed to do that? That's forbidden. My poor character and her lack of weight encumbrance, man, it's tragic. Let's go ahead and ditch most of this gold. We don't need that. And put our spare bow in the wagon. Alright, lethal. I can always just watch the VOD, assuming that one saved. I was pretty damn exhausted. I wake up early. Have I ever considered wearing armor that suits my strength? You mean my strength at 25? I mean, sure, I've considered it. But I need protection, and the Emperor will not protect me at these times. Right, I'm not here for a quest. I'm here to murder someone. Here you are. Now, humanoid enemies in this game are theoretically the most dangerous if you're super high leveled, because humanoid enemies actually level with your character. All the other non-humanoids are static in their leveling. Also, unfortunately, my character is trash at this whole fighting thing, but still we managed to get a kill. Hooray! That mage also had another magical brazier. Awesome. I know, what a novel concept, Lethal. You mean the VOD didn't just go into the ether? Hey there, Goger, how's it going? Welcome, welcome everyone to the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. The most amazing game that you'll ever see on Beam. H1Z1? Overwatch? A MOBA? No. No. Daggerfall. With all of its charm, its rustic luster, and its freeware at this point. I mean, how could that not appeal to everyone? Fuck, 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 fuck. Well, I feel like our work here is done. Go for the gooses. Oh, I'm glad that you're looking into social networking now, J2. So glad that's your thing now. Well, this is not the right situation for me to go into that conversation. Ah! Can't carry anything more. Tell you what, you keep the gold. No, not the gravest import. Oh, okay. Sure, why not? This is a guard the Mages Guild for 3 hours mission, and I'll get an ensorcelled buckler. Neat. I'm all for buckling. Also, I suppose I could probably remove some of these damn clothes. Oh yeah. Yeah, our little trinket items, like our casual cloak of friendship. I mean, it does so fit my character, but forget it. And that bracelet, too. Actually, the nimbleness would be pretty useful. We'll actually put that on. But some of these clothes, I mean, we need to stop looking so fancy. My character needs to start thinking of more practical matters, and these 2 kilograms can be spared somewhere else. There we go. I mean, that still looks pretty good, right? I mean, look at that. That's all fierce and intimidating. We've got all manners of encumbrance we can carry now. J2 being taught about the magic that is Discord. Is there a difference between left hand and right hand bow wielding? You can only, like, wield the bow in one hand. I'm switching my hand here so that I can go to unarmed combat. For if I need to punch down a door or something. Hello. So, these folks are here to murder a mage that we're standing guard of. Ursilia is a little bit better at combat than what she used to be back in the day, but she's a pretty trash character. I think melee in this game is more fun. And she's not a combat mage either. I'm being said, she's actually not trash anymore. Now, if you're seeing a little bit of, like, stuttering or hiccups or, like, is the frame rate trash, don't adjust your dials, because the problem's likely on Daggerfall's end. The game is not its most efficient whenever it's running in a windowed mode, and sometimes all the details littered on a map in a small space do overwhelm it a little bit. Anyway, we took care of everything we needed to there. Hooray. See if there's any interesting loot on their bodies other than the arrows I put into them. I could pick up most of this stuff and sell it, but it's just a matter of, like, I don't really need to. I'm not that damn interested. Also, my character can't carry a whole lot, so I'd have to rapidly switch between my wagon. Not wagon. I know, Glitchy. What the hell, right? My audio bitrate is at 192, so there is that. DOSBox cycles are set to 50,000. Some folks have asked for my my specific, like, my setup for DOSBox for Daggerfall. I keep forgetting to, like, release it or make it available. I do know a bit about making this game optimal to play and record, though. I've done it for a few years. 6.5 years. Alright, I need to finish waiting. So, Glitchy, are you excited about the power to broadcast in 1440p 60 frames per second up to 10 MBs? Figured I'd check. Alright, that's a quest well done. Let's see what exciting quest we can get next. Take me to a dungeon. No, don't you tell me that's resolved. I'll just have to fight someone else in another Mages Guild, I think. Alright, where's this rogue imp at? At the palace there. God damn it. I'm just gonna load, I'm not going there. That's not a dungeon. Bang! You're the master complainer? No, you're the master ignorant one. Of course, everyone disappears because... Damn it, I'll be back later. And I don't mean that as an insult, J2, it's just that you are ignorant about some things that are more common knowledge on the internet these days because you do a lot of stuff outside of socializing with people. It's okay. I know you're richer than all of us. Everyone has their own skill set. Alright, we got some skill ups. I'm glad. Hello, hello, welcome to the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. Well, we are, in theory, going to get a valid quest. I know, that's like some streaming services, I know. Not gonna name any names. Tidy. Tidy wouldn't know anything about those either. Spirit me away. No. Spirit. Alright, sure. By the frozen wastes. How far off from leveling am I? I don't know, boss. Legit don't know. Hello, Savage. Let's actually go see about getting, my magic items identified before I leave here. Hello, folks poured in. Welcome to the broadcast. Let's get on it live. The Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. You teach me what secrets does the brazier hold? Brazier of Wizard's Fire. Of course. You know what? Put that on. Oh no, J2's feeling pressured. That's right. Wizard's Fire, Brazier. It is in 3 dimensions. Tidy. Unlike, say, Doom, I think this is fair to say the game's in 3 dimensions. Wait until I actually show you how a dungeon looks. We are about to go to a dungeon right now. Let's go get fucked. Where am I heading off to? Castle Bedister. I would say it's certainly more 3-dimensional than the old Doom games are, though. Alright, I should stop wearing that bracelet all the time, because every time it's recasting that you are fortified, it's weakening the item a little bit. Yes, dungeons bend the space-time continuum, and there is no great example of the 3 dimensions of Daggerfall than when you come into a 3-dimensional dungeon. Yes, 3D environments, but some of the objects are 2D if you can't interact with them. So we're gonna fight this grizzly bear here. We're here to kill an imp. An imp that is hiding somewhere in this place. What the hell is that all about? So, right here, you'll see basically like this is like a generic like example of like the layout of the dungeon. And where our square is currently where we're standing, and also where the exit is. And you'll see this as we explore more of this map. You can spin this around and rotate as you try to figure out exactly where in the hell in the dungeon you are. You know, so it's convenient and cool that there's an auto mapper feature, but all of these dungeons in this game, almost all of them except for the like specific main quest line ones, are cobbled together from pre-created modules. So it's all like randomly generated, thrown together, but from like pre-existing modules. So this dungeon will look exactly the same in no matter what instance of Daggerfall you play, but whenever it was generated back when they were creating the game, it was cobbled together at random. And so Daggerfall dungeons have a bizarre sameness to them, and because of how complex they can be, particularly with underwater sections, particularly with teleporter sections, particularly with the maddening designs of the map, you can easily get lost. And you'll see a bit more of that as we go along. There's folks who explore these in an intelligent fashion, but often whenever I live broadcast these games, I just run around randomly. I think part of the fun in Daggerfall is this absolutely absurd dungeon design. This maddening array of avenues and pathways that simply just don't fucking make sense. Also keep in mind, again, that my character is rather trash and rubbish at combat. She's ill-designed for pretty much everything. Although she's gotten better since we started this playthrough, she doesn't have a whole lot of good qualities to her. But that's okay, because she has fire tits. When does archery become good? Well, it's currently sitting in the mid-30s skill-wise right now, so she's only getting better at it. For a more agile or quicker character, archery would certainly still be stronger, too. That's right, fire tits 2017. Broadcast ready to mature. So in addition to all of the elements of Daggerfall dungeon design I talked about thus far, there are also secret doors and passageways that can be built into the modules too. You can see them readily if you look on the map, but they can be pretty hard to spot in the textures of Daggerfall. Again, we're looking for an imp, and a quest object can appear in any of the valid quest locations of a dungeon. There's like between like 3 and 5 or 3 and 6 of them. But good luck finding those quest locations. That's also a grizzly bear. We're not so bad at archery anymore. And there doesn't seem like there are any undead in this dungeon. So, our character here ain't gonna do that damn bad. You folks lost already? This is why I cast teleportation spells. Primarily so that whenever I finish doing what I need to do in a dungeon, I can just quickly teleport out. Because Lord knows I don't want to navigate through all this shit again. Okay, this module. Yes. In addition, we might also get lost in the void while we're in this dungeon, or really any dungeon of Daggerfall. That would be a bat. Stairways. Dangerous. You can easily get stuck on enemies, and unlike, say, when Lethal plays Fort Zombie, it's not that easy to escape them in Daggerfall, particularly when you're using ranged firepower, such as I am. Oh yes, Variax. There are many wonderful features of Daggerfall. I have a love-hate relationship with this game. I do enjoy playing it. It really is one of my favorite RPGs ever, and it certainly is my favorite of the Elder Scrolls genre, but there are times... Well, there's also traps that can be hidden, by the way, where you run into a situation and suddenly your health is completely nuked. And know that you find it by when you realize you're dead. That's how you find it. That's Daggerfall. It's, quite frankly, more survivable to be exploring dungeons in D&D these days. Little box there. Just reasons. No, you didn't hear a skeleton. That was a grizzly bear. Good room. Yeah. Wasn't paying attention to my fatigue meter, everyone. My character got overexhausted because I forget how much of a weakling she is. Was eaten by nearby monsters. She has a fatigue rating of 55. She can't do a whole lot. Castle Venistair, because I didn't actually save at all at any point in time in there. Possibly. Hope you enjoyed all of that. Daggerfall. We'll choose a different route this time. The road not taken. It might lead us to the Imp. Or an Archer. Have at you. Knave. If you don't have Child Guard on, whenever you install this game, there's actually a Child Guard setting. There is more gore, and there is partial nudity in the game as well. Nothing too scandalous compared to your Witcher 3s or Wolfenstein like the New Order. But just as a note, we might see an exposed breast. I know that's a novel concept. Hello, Magnetron. We probably won't. Yes, I will try and shield you all and shelter you from that. What a great time, I know. Welcome to the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall, an old first-person RPG released by Bethesda in 1996. It is freeware and has been for a number of years right now. And it is a beloved game of mine. I know already. Our character is currently wearing a magical brazier of wizard's fire that I can use that magical item to shoot a fire spell from the brazier. It's pretty tremendous. You still recuperating after your New Year's marathon, Magnetron? A little. Is there some magical way I could make Beam not stuttery for me? Don't really know how to answer that question. Alright, we're back in this area. I remember this area. Vaguely. Also, we're not going to let our, fatigue meter get out of control this time. Wait, let me parrot hitbox support here. Have you tried clearing your cookies and cache? You could switch to the older, like, Flash player in your account settings on the user dashboard off to the right side. Alternatively, you could lower the source to 480p instead of 720, because Daggerfall is not that detailed or intensive of a game. No, I'm certainly not the reluctant Sage of Beam. Having used this site for less than a month. I'm not your help desk. Wait, how many gold pieces am I carrying? I'm not using FTL, in part because transcoding options are not available for it right now. Okay, like, they're like, you know, if I was like Beam Pro and like entered into the beta, yeah. But I want to try and cater to my viewers that have potato computers and internets. Daggerfall dungeon design, everyone. Very exciting, this dungeon. Not really a whole lot of challenge in this one. We've seen a few humanoids, and we've seen some bats, and we've seen some, yeah, I've kept an eye on the December update stuff. I'm looking forward to when that's made available to everyone in early 2017 sometime. That's definitely when I'll be switching to FTL, because I've certainly watched plenty of broadcasts that are on FTL, and I do think that very tiny chat delay is pretty cool. I've recommended folks to the Uplay channel here, so that they could really see how minimal the delay can be. Hello, hello. Again, we're here looking for a rogue imp that could be in any of the quest locations of this dungeon. But yeah, certainly, I'm interested to see the update stuff and come and work. Alright, let's get out of this hellhole. It is the faster-than-light protocol. It's the, one of the primary features on Beam. A protocol which results in immensely minuscule chat delay. Yes. Can be sub 1 second. I know, Glitchy. Like, find your way out of the dungeon with this map, right? Like, okay, I'll get right on that, boss. This is why so many people, whenever they play this game, are terrified of the Daggerfall dungeons. And they're like, I never want to go into a dungeon again. As it stands, I'm fairly lost myself, in part because I'm reading chat. Everyone always plays games a little worse whenever they do live commentary. That's something not everyone understands. Oh, you want to get into live broadcasting? Well, good news, buddy. You're going to be trash at video games. Yes, it's the brilliant, well thought out and designed Daggerfall dungeons. Hello. My character is a horribly inefficient combatant, but we have archery. And for some, that will be enough. Huh. What the hell am I doing carrying all these books around? I should have put those in the wagon. Those actually sell for a decent amount, but I don't care about the money. Oh, that would look badass, though. Look at that. That's right, warriors don't read books. Maybe we should save. I don't know. Crazy. I think ice cream can be fairly decent at any time. It transcends season. That's my own personal taste. Hello, hello. Welcome to this mess. This absolutely convoluted, winding mess. Oh, maybe I should switch this and try to find myself easier. Okay, boss. This is still the Linguist playthrough, where the primary, major, and 3 of the 6 minor skills are all the language skills of the game. No, I am not. I do have a teleport spell, so that if I do find what I'm here for, and I'm here to find an imp, and kill an imp on a quest from the local Mages Guild, because I'm a part of their guild, and they have sent me to this dungeon to find and kill a rogue imp that's working out from this dungeon, wherever that imp might be. And the moment I find the imp, will be great. I can just teleport out. Mission accomplished. But I have to find the imp. This dungeon's been fairly barren. Certainly not monster-laden. We've seen far more scary dungeons. It's a matter of basically just finding any enemies. Yeah, one little imp. Like, imps are not even, like, powerful enemies either in this game. So, really, it's not that big of a deal. But apparently this imp is super special, and it's the guild, you know. You know how guilds are sometimes. Oh, we have to do shit at this particular time of the day, and you're like, oh, I don't want to do shit at this particular time of the day, and then there you are. And you just get wrapped into it. How far did I travel to get here? Like, a day and a half? That's fairly local for travel times in Tamriel. Oh, it's a built-in guild into the game. It doesn't have any online functionality. This game is strictly local only, made in 1996. I've also already been here. Yeah. We'll go ahead and take a power nap. No amazingly epic mod, no. Well, my jokes were pertaining to online play, Marvin. I mean, we gotta go raid this now, and like, I don't want to go raid. Meh. That's understandable. Well, sure, there's unofficial patching, crazy. Like, you can't even kappa that. Like, the answer to your question is yes. Get wrecked, nerd. Thought you were being clever. Alright, we're in a different module, everyone. We will find the way to progress. Anyway, yes. Made in 1996 by Bethesda. They learned quite a few lessons after this game, of course, like Battlespire, and that's why for Morrowind, they made the world smaller and more detailed. This Daggerfall is certainly vast. There's an underwater section. We'll come back to that later if I need to be, because the imp could certainly be hiding down there. Daggerfall is vast, but it lacks little in the way of detail. But then again, it has randomly generated quests, which can add some replayability to the game, along with the design features. Also, hello, rat. Yeah, this is a pretty low-level dungeon, I say as I get flanked by rats. Hello. You know what? Excuse me, sorry, wrong button. Well, that didn't quite work out. What happened to my Brazier Wizard's Fire? That was tragic. Well, at least it was a satisfying explosion, right? I have a create arrow spell, so we're not doomed if I run out of arrows. I am retrieving arrows from the bodies of the fallen, though. Combat can be hectic and dangerous in this game, particularly for a suboptimal character build such as myself. Designed in mind to be basically like a librarian book nerd, which has no real value in Daggerfall. Very weak with very low endurance, which does not help much for Daggerfall dungeon exploration at all. But I know the game well enough, and I find this sort of design and play entertainingly funny for me. Along with exploring these dungeons, although, as I've noted on occasion, it can end up in, well, confusion. When you wonder, where am I here? Do I have stun immunity? I'm not immune to paralysis with this character, no. Alright, so that's Archer Hell. Okay. We'll need to create a few arrows. Hello, sir. Yes, Jordan, this is not Vampire the Masquerade. Alright, that's probably enough arrows. Don't you tell me I have no arrows. I have arrows. Why are you creating bucklers? Sometimes the create arrow spell and the interface for it's a little iffy. My apologies, everyone. I can't punch the archer to death, though. Don't you blame me. It's your fault for bringing up the reference. No. But I do find this game a delight to play. And I know it fairly well enough that I can even live broadcast this game. With some measure of confidence. While doing suboptimal builds. Come along, Archer. As you can see, kiting enemies is certainly a thing in this game, so long as you have the room to do so. This can be done even with melee or unarmed weaponry. Just can't really use those. My character is trash at combat. We have riddled this man's bare chest with more arrows than Boromir endured, for sure. Yes, you're swinging at me. I'm aware. Don't be rude. Look, I'm gonna make you internet famous. Dropped a few frames thus far. That's no good. Let's get rid of these bucklers that got summoned from the heavens because of the reasons. Also, let's get rid of the helmet. It's obscuring the face, and also adding a little bit to weight. And my character can't really endure a whole lot right now. Hopefully this Monday is finding you well. Well enough to join me for Daggerfall. We'll be playing this for the next 3 hours. Then I'm going to be switching to Mecha Ace, which is a game that I played during both the marathons I held last week. It is one where viewer democracy will be making the decisions. Alright, we're back here. Good. I'm glad. Where the hell's this imp at, man? If I were an imp, and I had to use a dungeon room for my lair, where would I put the dungeon room? That's a bear. It's not an imp. 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 This really is a weak and mild dungeon by comparison. Oh, don't you tell me this lock has nothing to fear from me. Alright. Plan B. Hi. Ow. I released you. I set you free. That's how you treat me. I know, Glitchy. How dare the lock possess, like, no concept of fear. Ow. My health. Ursilia, please. Hit the enemy. Thank you. Ursilia, if you would be a dear and be competent, that's all I ask. Hi! I'm being flanked. Go ahead and patch my body together. Hi. So ramps and staircases are dangerous because you can get stuck in enemies, and enemies can fall into the void or all other manner of horrific things in this game. Enemies falling into the void is not inherently a problem until you're trying to sleep. Hard to kill them when they're in the void. We're gonna get into another archer fight? Good, I win finally. Good heavens. That man was carrying around a 15-kilogram small statue. Because why not, right? Goodness. So Glitchy, is your house all clean? Did you succeed in adulting last night? Hi. It's made out of toffee. We'll never know. I don't have an identify spell, and I can't afford to haul around a 15-kilogram statue. Alright, good. Good. Acceptable. That works for everyone. Hopefully. One man's acceptable is another man's ruined, right? We'll go ahead and take a power nap here. That's good enough. We increased a bunch of skill levels, including our archery. That's great. Still under no real threat to level, though. That's right, I am fortified, thanks to the magic item I have. Which improves our agility. Which improves our archery. Can I put enhancements on arrows? No, I can enhance bows, but individual arrows, not a chance. I don't think so, anyway. It's possible I could be wrong. Letha would actually know more about the archery in this game than I would. Hello. That's where you are. Imp. You got an imp in here? Looking for one imp? Huh? Huh? Whoop. What you got, Archer? Oh. Am I still considering replaying Deus Ex? I don't think it'd be an awful idea. No. I haven't really given much more thought to it since the last time I said it, though. I'm busy thinking about other things. What you sighing about, J2? What's going on? What troubles you, my friend? I played the newest Deus Ex? Nope. Not much interested in it. I mean, it looks like an interesting enough game. I don't know whether it's a Deus Ex game, though. There's a lot of crazy, bizarre shit I've seen in that game just from the trailers. And the artwork. Oh, J2. I know, that final hour, too? Like, my goodness. Like, the fear that the Steam servers might go down or be overburdened by a lot of people trying to buy gifts around at the same time. But you do you, J2. You would certainly know you best. Would I ever consider playing Crusader Kings 2? I've played Crusader Kings 2. A bit. I played it quite a bit in like the summer fall-in era of 2016. Naturally, I know you're asking whether I would record or broadcast the game. The answer to that is likely not. You can find plenty of Crusader Kings content available to you on the internet. And I have no real interest or great love in Crusader Kings 2. I don't think it's a bad game. Just not really passionate about it. or the 7,500 million mods you can download for the game. So unlike J2, he's more so. If Old Dragon were here, that'd also be true as well. One of those weirdos who likes Europa over Crusader Kings 2. That's actually true for the internet as a whole. We're actually in the majority, J2. So, maybe you need to get with it. What is archery up to now? Like 38, 39%? Have we been here? We've been here. Wow, J2, I don't appreciate you coming into my chat and throwing around abuse at people. Perhaps you should learn to be more respectful of others. Perhaps you should focus more on your Steam cart, bruh. Imp. New module. It could hold the prizes we seek. Is that a werebore? Hello, bear. No one likes Victoria. The original Victoria? Even Victoria 2 is a little outdated by this point. The Cloud Switch engine certainly did quite a bit of difference in detail on rendering. I don't think it's an awful game. Its age, however, is readily apparent. Good work. Yes, down with the vile evils of technology. I know! This is the best advantage the imp has on me. This is what happens whenever I don't explore the dungeon in an orderly fashion. Okay, and that path takes me to here, which takes me to a dead-end room. That's good. I'm glad we crossed that off. Is that a pathway? No, that's more walls. So that takes me back to here, which takes me back to here, which means we don't go that way. So if we go this way, we're taken to this crossroads down here. This all leads to pathways of immediately gone. That's a dead end. And this leads here. No, it wasn't a teleporter. I tried interfacing with it already. Alright. There was that underwater section. I just have to remember how to get back to that. You know, the one I commented on, we'll dive into that later. That one. The imp could be down there. Right, this was a dead-end room. Damn it, I just checked the map to learn this. Alright, chat. There's no need for you all to go into the merits and disadvantages of playing various Paradox games. I know you all have strong opinions about it, even if your strong opinion is I don't care. What's my favorite moment of Daggerfall? That's... I gotta have to pass on that question. There's too much that's happened in Daggerfall. Also, hello, random enemies popping up while I'm sleeping. Some of the brick walls can be teleporters, others are not. Well, damn it, J2. How many games were you trying to purchase? Out of curiosity. $30-something? Maybe you should have found the time to make Steam purchases. What the hell, J2? Like, I figured, given how much you love to buy video games and then never play them, you would have added a few more. Or you would have taken some more time and care to do that, right? Where the hell is that water section at? Right, that's a loot pile. Right, hearing the signs of enemies seems promising, but then you wonder, how do I get to them? This is why, on occasion, I will do a serious exploration of a dungeon. Because we could end up being here the entire broadcast that I was going to spend on Daggerfall. 3 hours later. So, in the same dungeon. I don't think we will be. I only think I'll... Alright, okay, that's a pathway I haven't explored all the way to. How about that? Alright, there's a thing I found. That's a thing. How do I get to the thing? You can always ask Steam to remove any game that you have in your library. That's a feature now. And has been a feature, in fact, for some time. Okay. Will you take me to the imp? Please take me to the imp. That's an archer. Worst case, I could always use the cheat code, or a cheat console command to, like, teleport between various quest locations for the imp. But I do so love exploring these things anyway, so kind of defeats the purpose, right? Ha. Damn. Okay. Why don't we go back along this way? Hopefully I'll find the water. So, I mean, if you wanted to, like, make a sandwich or watch someone else's live broadcast or, you know, do your taxes or engage in anything that might remotely be fun, don't worry. You can go do that. We'll probably still be here in this dungeon when you get back. That's not an imp. I'm not exactly sure whether I'm even really going to be able to shoot the damn thing from this angle. Well, I hit it once and then it went into the void. Good work, Grimith. Oops, that's not the spell I meant to cast. Just like Jesus. Yep. Please be down here, yep. That's protectable. I have been cornered by the slaughterfish. It's actually pinned me. I can't move. So that happened. Damn random sound effects. Fucking slaughterfish again. I got a problem. I'm short on arrows too. I need to leave. Alright, you have fun in the void too, buddy. No one loves you. Void is the term I use to describe the area outside the boundaries of the map. Because since the entire, like, map construct is in a 3D plane, you can end up falling through, like, the staircase or through vertices outside of the boundaries of the map and into a larger void area. Once you're outside of the map, travel can be easier, so it can be easier to find, say, something like quest locations. If you're interested in doing that sort of thing. There is a command that was built into later versions of Daggerfall that will allow you to get yourself back into the map and outside of the void without much hassle. But if you're playing in, like, say, Daggerfall 1.0, where that command didn't exist, or for whatever reason, it can be really painful to get back into the map proper. Let's go ahead and take a nap for a few hours. Alright, we leveled up a bunch of skills there. Good. Are we any closer to actually gaining a level? Not really. Let us not be stupid. Anyway, if you're just tuning in for whatever reason, you know, I'm being all kinds of friendly, this is the Elder Scrolls Daggerfall freeware game, 1996. Released by Bethesda. Favorite Elder Scrolls game? One of my favorite games, period. Anyway, there was not an imp down here, just 3 slaughterfish. My water breathing and movement spell has run out. You can see over on the right side, I have an oxygen bar that's ticking away. And if that expires all the way, my character dies. My character is also a terrible swimmer, but thankfully I have the power of magic. Okay, so the imp wasn't down there either. So that nixes that idea. And so we're still looking for this rogue imp. This singular rogue imp, who could be anywhere that I haven't explored in this dungeon. Because that's just good game design. We were up here, there was 2 archers up there. It's so easy to lose track of yourself here. But you know, thankfully, I'm a skilled spelunker. I've seen many Daggerfall dungeons in my day. And I am sure I will undoubtedly find the pathway I have not explored. Such as... Okay, I've explored that pathway. Shit. I know, Glitchy. Here you are thinking you're just gonna relax with a nice, comfortable, like, RPG, right? Like, oh yeah, Daggerfall, oh, it's got like an auto map feature? Yeah, it's gonna be wonderful, it's gonna be grand. And then you come here and you're like, what the shit is this game? And this is in part why so few people actually like Daggerfall, because of this design. What really bothers me was this entire section. Like, that with that little thing that wasn't a teleporter there, like, there has to be more to this area. Because, like, so little was seen over there. How do I get back there? Okay. Orient myself to the east. Maybe I missed a door over there. Orient myself to the east, and then hook a turn there. Yes, Daggerfall does overwhelm and terrify a number of people. For me, so even if I can't find the quest location, right? Even say if I fail the quest, it's no big deal. It was a randomly generated and assigned to me quest. It's not worth a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. It's just a matter of just what it is. I just won't be able to get any more quests there for some time. Like, somewhere there is something more. Like this. This is different. Like, it can't just lead to this. But there's no doors in here, and there's no even secret doors in here either. So this is, in effect, a dead end. But I need to find, like, other pathways that will take me back to this section, effectively. Don't you make random sounds at me, Daggerfall. Oh, shit. Oh, this game. I'm not owned. You're owned. I don't think so, Raidsoft. I don't think so. I haven't seen a different teleport area. That's not to say that it doesn't exist. Just because you haven't seen something doesn't mean it doesn't exist, right? Excuse me. Nose is itching, sorry. I thought I saw a pathway there that I hadn't fully explored. I got my hopes up. That's the water section. Yes, we haven't seen the Empire. The imp could be hiding behind a secret door, for all we know, that I've just ran past. I tell you what, I'll run around here for another 10 minutes, and if I don't find it, I'll give us all a hint. I'll shift through the quest locations so that we can actually see, in theory, whether it's hiding behind a secret door or not. Using guest drivers? No. I don't remember my DOSBox configuration setup off the top of my head right now, but no. I couldn't give you full detail on it all. I'd have to open up my configuration file. It's been a few years since I set it. No, this one leads to nothing. I've already cleared out this room. No, the, hold on, let me check for you. See, what is in the configuration folder? No. No. I'm using Sound Blaster 16. I know, Glitchy. The beauty, the majesty of these dungeon walls. The game loves to make random sound effects at you on occasion while you're exploring as well. Just to, like, add, like, greater confusion and a feeling that somehow the environment is changing all around you, even though it actually isn't. Unless it actually is. Quite frankly, I'm amazed anyone's still watching this. Then again, every time I play Daggerfall, folks love to come out and just see me wander around in horror. This imp is the best wellhead imp. Like, we've already been down here. Every single one of them's a fool, Gavoon. Every single one of them. Oh, that damn, like, maze screensaver, man. I hear ya. I hear ya. Okay. That's a dead end. Alright, alright. I mean, God help me, I'd have a hard enough time just finding the entrance of this place. I meant what I said, in the interest of moving this along, I'll at least want to teleport to, like, the imp locales to just see. I'm willing to accept defeat if I can't find him legit, though. I'll teleport to him, I'll see where he's at, and then I'll see if I can find him based on that knowledge. Using my special powers. I think I've given this dungeon a fair shake, though. This is another dead-end room. Let's go and nap here for a bit. Just wandering around in circles. I'm also trying to keep my eye out for secret doors. This has certainly been in my recorded playthroughs on YouTube over the years, how a secret door could hide a grizzly bear, which would be the grizzly bear that I need to come to kill for the for a Fighters Guild quest. Yes, J2. Some users experience a memory leak while using Beam. Mine is very minuscule. Some have greater problems than others. Some have it, whether they're using the Chrome browser or Firefox browser. I do have a viewer who watches me on Opera, though, and has no trouble. That is something that has been fixed in the the December update stuff that's going to be made available to everyone in early 2017. At least that's my understanding. Damn. I hate to admit defeat to a Daggerfall dungeon. But this one has a particularly bizarre layout, and it also hasn't been that very exciting with the enemies either. Like, they've been fairly low level ones. We haven't seen any tough challenges for my character. It's just a matter of navigation, which is more than capable of overwhelming a live broadcasting Grimith. Alright, we'll get this done a little bit sooner. I can see that I'm not going to be able to find this without help. Alright, so this was one quest location, and we've been here. This is another quest location, we've been here. This is a quest location. We clearly haven't been here. Where the hell is this on the map? Okay. This is an underwater quest location we haven't been to. That's good. And here's a quest location we've been to. Right here. There's another one we haven't been to. Where the hell was this one? No, I've been in here and I just missed those archers? Huh. Okay. Neat. Oh my goodness. Alright, so that's a teleporting section as well. Alright, so teleporting will be a thing in this dungeon. Man, there's a lot of quest locations in this damn dungeon. Alright. Imp can spawn in any quest location, even if it's underground, or underwater, excuse me. Alright, so there's certainly more areas of the dungeon I have to explore. I'm just running around the same damn areas. And I haven't found the right hallway. The right door. Thank you, Magnetron. I appreciate that. Now I have to kill her for you. Don't want to go. Oh my goodness. The hypest hunt for a single damn imp action available anywhere on Beam. No one absolutely wants to miss this at all. No. But I appreciate the words of encouragement. My goodness. This is absolutely can't miss. Can't miss live streaming here. Wandering around this damn dungeon. Yeah. Of course, it's going to be even better when after I stop playing Daggerfall, I read an interactive story and let my viewers vote. Yep. Only the most intense action on my channel. Couldn't have it anywhere better. Oh no. I'm actually ready to give up. I think this one's defeated me. Yep, this dungeon's got me. I hate doing it. But this one's designed just a little too bizarre for me. And my random exploring ways. I've done a lot of tracing over the same ground. Oh yeah, that little box there. I mean, all in all, I keep looking back to this section, and at this point, it could be that any random, not any random item, but any item that I've run past, like a lantern, or some, like, bookshelf or whatever, could end up being a teleporter in and of itself. Which could end up starting the teleporter chain, and not just another brick wall. Which, at that point, he far exceeded my capacity to, like, God, beats me. Alright. Well, dungeon. Or the damn skull candles, if that's right. Alright, Daggerfall dungeon. You got me. I'm not gonna teleport through all these areas, just to count that as a mission completion. I lose. It was a bookshelf canned lava. I mean, but like this itself didn't do anything. And I do have a save right there. So whenever you go to a teleporter in this game, now watch, it'll actually fucking work this time. God, that would have done. No, it's certainly not the first time the teleporters have done that. I thought I interacted and interfaced with the teleporter enough to confirm that. you know, I know I made more progress, like, in, like, this section, of course, and then I ended up saving over it. In, like, this section, whenever I cleared the water. You know, I do want to keep my dungeon progression. I also want to test my skills. Let's find our way back there. Thanks, Canned Lava, for that. So, Elder Scrolls 2, Daggerfall. My favorite Elder Scrolls game. One of my favorite RPGs of all time. It's a wonderful game. It's freeware these days. Everything's good, though. We're great. Again, I did note that I thought something was odd and suspicious about that damn section, but, like, I thought, like, sometimes you do encounter those brick walls, and they actually aren't teleporters. And then there's times where you actually do, and they're actually teleporters. So, this path, this chain, may end up taking us to the end. Of course, there was another brick wall in there. Didn't need to come back here to kill this person. Really a waste of my arrows and my time. Man, it's gonna be a damn shame, though, that so many folks clearly stepped away, having thought that killing the imp would never happen. Still might not. Make no mistake. Thank you, Canned Lava, for... Just because you said that, and I was like, let me show Canned Lava specifically. If I didn't recognize your name, if I didn't know who you were, probably would have told you to go fuck yourself, but for you, I wanted to show you personally. And I did have the save right there. Halt. Yes, Bobo. Gangsters Organized Crime is tomorrow. Why am I carrying a buckler? That probably spawned accidentally whenever I was trying to create arrows. That would be why. Ooh, that would actually be worth some money. Let's carry that around. I think that's steel. Yeah, it's steel. It just looks a little bit different than the pauldron I currently have. Not an upgrade. It's a lateral move. Just looks a little different. Some folks have had a variety of different experiences with watching on mobile Zerfall. There's people who note that the delay is like 25-30 seconds long. It's good to know that you aren't having such a problem. Also, good work, Bobo, unlocking transcoding options. I knew you had it in you. What do you mean the lock has nothing? That's what I thought it was. course, I'm gonna promptly get cornered by this fucking thing. That is a flesh Atronach. One of several variety of, like, Atronach flavors in this game. It hit like a fucking Mack truck if I allowed me to hit it, but... Well, if I allowed it to hit me. What a cunning disguise, Raidsoft. So it would rather die than go back. Right, I had the Rogue Imp quest, and I didn't want to do that one because it actually didn't take me to a dungeon. In that case, it was to, like, a palace of the capital of this province. Right, it doesn't matter. We fucking did it, Lois Emos. We killed the imp! What a cunning disguise. That imp disguised itself cleverly as a flesh Atronach, everyone. Well, we did the mission, everyone. Hooray! That's right, it was a clever disguise, but not clever enough for me. Why is that sound effect happening? This town is broken. We're leaving this town. Hey, Danny. Welcome to The Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. Daggerfall is special, everyone. Holds a treasured place in my heart and my memory. And I like going through the game with various conducts. This game is highly stable, and in no way at all features any major glitches or derailing. Hello, Pigeon Man. Welcome to the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. Although you might have been lurking for some time prior. We're going to sleep at the tavern now. Let's just get a room. We've had some rough times, but we successfully hunted down an imp in a dungeon. We're going to sleep at the tavern now. Yes, very much so, Pigeon Man. Keep forgetting to unequip that item. Not remove it. Yep, an imp. Everyone, if you ever see Magnetron again, that's what we're gonna tell him, okay? We killed the imp. It's dead. He missed a great slaying. It was tremendous and worthy of singing great deeds. Hold on, I need to take out some frustration. Come here, peasants. Yes, I'm punching and kicking these peasants, and they're exploding in showers of gore. The local constabulary is displeased with my choices. Have at you. My horse strafes, by the way. Figured I should have. I can fight while on the horse. And I can levitate with the horse and move pretty damn fast. The guards are naturally confused by my sorcery, and then I can shoot down into it. Yes, I'm glad you understand the magic of the whole thing now. Anyway, I feel a little bit better now. That's all I wanted to do. Just wanted to express my my frustrations in a healthy way. And now that we've gotten all of that out of our systems, everyone, we're ready to enjoy the video game again. That quest is still outstanding, huh? Well, we won't actually be doing the Mages Guild quest here, but there is a temple in town that I will visit. I suppose I should actually visit the shops in the center first. Away. Yes, Revocane, I know you find that difficult to do sometimes. Yes, this is the map of this city. It's a capital city of a province. Pigeon Man. This right here is the map of the entirety of Daggerfall, and yes, I can walk or run or use my horse to get anywhere on this map. We're, yes, horse. We're in this province, in this city. And all along the various provinces are sprinkled numerous dungeons, temples, houses, and towns, along with dungeons that we don't know about, and witch covens. Yes, it covers like 3 provinces of Tamriel. Yes, horse. There you have like some deserted areas, you have like some mountain areas. Yes, the map is really big. It is certainly the largest of the Elder Scrolls. Like, Arena, the Elder Scrolls Arena, you could argue is bigger because it encompasses Tamriel, but all of the towns are separate instances. You can't, like, go out of town and run all the way across the world like you can in Daggerfall. If you take a gander at YouTube, I believe you can find someone doing, like, crossing, like, one end of the world to the other within, like, 14 weeks. Not 14 days, like 2 weeks of real-life time. That's how long it would take you to, like, go across the entirety of Daggerfall. Of course, with all that immense amount of size, you do lose out on some detail. There's certainly, like, different house designs and different building designs, but there's a lot of sameness to the game. Anyway, I need to repair my bow that's been damaged after immense use in the dungeon. I like the music in Daggerfall. Very much so. Speaks for itself rather beautifully. Yes, well, fear you not, Danny. The Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall is freeware. Bethesda released it a number of years ago. Runs through DOSBox fine, just fine. I have it in a 960 by 720 window, so I have like little extra room for this webcam here on the side. It's beautiful, and it's so relatively stable these days. Compared to how Daggerfall 1.0 used to be, anyway. Or was. Yes, this is the shopping jingle that's on the soundboard. Oh, thank you, Danny. I appreciate it. That's how professionals do it, you understand? No council of Grimith here. Anyway, I'm gonna go to an actual weaponsmith to get my bow repaired that I have currently equipped. I guess that... This really isn't a weaponsmith, though. That's not what the sign says. First class arms. We'll see if you can repair it. I'll be back for that. Don't go anywhere. I have a backup bow here. I'm not too worried about. Alright. So what do I feel like doing? I could go clothes shopping. We could try on new outfits for my character. Yeah! Let's go clothes shopping, everyone. My character deserves this. Absolutely. Let's take off all this heavy, bulky armor. Currently wearing a magic brazier of wizard's fire. What about the encumbrance? Look, we'll get rid of armor if we have to, and some casual pants. But we could do better than that. Take, for example, this formal Eodoric. Look at that. Tremendous. And then we combine that with, I don't know, a better pant. Or we could wear that robe. Maybe a rich red. A rich red, maybe? Oh no. Tragic. Hide those. Alright. You saw nothing. Daggerfall, with Child Guard off, will hide, it'll show, like, all of the blood and gore of the game. And, in addition, it does have some partial nudity to it. It's part of the game. It's certainly better than, The Witcher 3, or, as I noted, Wolfenstein The New Order, but it does exist. You saw nothing. Let's actually see, I would like to buy something, though. Alright, that might work. Instead of wearing those casual pants, like a rich color there. There we go. It looks actually weird. Or maybe like a Khajiit suit. Or a formal brassiere. Priestess robes. Actually, does a wonderful job of hiding the armor, right? Also not able to wear my brazier of wizard's fire whenever I'm wearing that, because of reasons. Kind of silly, actually. You know, I actually like the look of how absurd that looks, to the extent where I'm gonna buy that. We'll put the brazier of wizard's fire in the wagon. Does this have a hood to it? No, no hood. And what? Okay, so I have a formal gold cloak. Yes, we have wings. I think there was a lovely other... There's a red thong. Loincloth. Excuse me. My bad. My sincerest apologies. We have a red casual dress for casuals. Hello, hello. Here we go. There we go. There we go. That hides, you know, the wings that my character has grown. And who needs to wear, like, actual steel boots anyway? I like the look. I think this looks great. We've done a good in the world. Go ahead and put those boots away. We won't ever be worrying about those again. That looks a little ugly, though. There we go. There we go. Oops. There we go. It looks a little awkward, but, I like the... Yeah, that's pretty nice. A rich red and gold. The return of the McDonald's color scheme. Now even stronger than before. Alright. That was fun playing dress up, everyone. Let's go to the temple. I have joined the Temple of Stendar, and I haven't done a quest for them in some time. They have highly obnoxious quests that don't really result in much in the way of good rewards. So that means it's great to be a part of them. I should probably also edit the inventory a little bit. Let's stash away these items that we're no longer wearing. That's right, horse. Yes, horse. I should also equip this bow. We have a few more encumbrance points to spare now, since I'm no longer wearing such bulky armor. I also ran right past the temple. Yes, ran. Daggerfall is a wonderful place. I say, good sir, what about the news? I believe that's someone that we protected for the Mages Guild. Yes, that's another quest that I did for the Mages Guild. Good, thank you. Salutations. Please disseminate a little news, will you? Yes, horse. Hail to thee. Ah. Yes, you should thank me. I am an incredible individual. Bum, 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 bum. Train me. Train me in the ways of... Daedric. Are you quest giver? No, I don't think so. My character has a phobia to undead. It's actually a coded disadvantage that I selected at character creation whenever I designed this class, so I'm gonna have to say no to that one. House being haunted by undead? Sure, I believe we've done this chain before. Let's do it again. Good. We have already sent one of the temple to the desacralized ruins of Buckingfield Orchard, where she asserts that she first witnessed the miracle. If she needs assistance, I will send for you. In the meantime, I want you to find some more secular information by asking around her hometown. Okay. Alright, notepad. So, we've got Elizvira Gary. silversmith, currently in the ruins of... I believe I've been in the ruins of Buckingfield Orchard last session. Up try court. The rat and the sword. Hello, Sockman. Theodynac, Morwing, Twisted Horsley. Okay. Good notes, everyone. I'm glad. Let's embark on a wonderful quest. Might be distinctly less wonder than I'm hyping it up to be, but we need a break from the dungeon. Well, I've certainly done it before, Crazy Capra. Certainly have done it before, Severus. I have a number of playthroughs on the channel. It's been done before. Right. Yes, friends. Hello. Welcome to Daggerfall. Actually, we're not in Daggerfall, technically. We're in Boreain right now. Try court. And I'm not even running the faster than light super quick sub 1 second delay protocol. Alright, there's only 2 taverns. This should be easy to find even if there's not anyone to ask questions for. Okay, there's 3 taverns. My bad. No, it is not. It is not. Those are Daggerfall, Sentinel, and Wayrest. I'm here for the Temple of Stendarr. Ah, hello. Welcome to Uptry Court. Town. She's in Morsley Manor. Okay. Makes sense that she's in Morsley Manor, given her last name, right? Uh-huh. Meanwhile, I could go to Longdeath and speak with Elizaria Masterham. Yeah, let's go to Longdeath. Well, Crazy, perhaps you will end up diversifying and watching other people. Or maybe you never will. Let's go. Longdeath. Assume the game has put you directly facing the town or city that you need to go to. Alright, let's see if we can find some peasants to ask some questions to. How big is this place? Not that big. Well, it's a rather froggy day out. Tell you what, we'll stop by the tavern. And then we'll ask for directions there. Oh, hello, peasant. Where is this person, please? Thank you. Also, I say, do tell me about the news. Oh. Lady Bree. A tragedy. Traitors to the Empire. How could Uriel Septum tolerate such a thing? That's right, Horse. Where the hell's the door? There we go. Is that a... No, let me use my words here. Beam will not archive your VODs without like you flipping a switch telling it to, and they have to be a certain length. I think it's been reduced like 15 minutes at this point. I think originally it was like an hour or some such, or it might have been like 3 hours. I don't know. Glitchy might know better than I would if he's still around, or Patient Man would. Off the top of my head, so it's possible that Bobo just didn't flip that switch. This stuff will get uploaded to the YouTube archives, though, on my YouTube channel, as I do with most of my live broadcasting stuff. Alright. I'm glad we came here, everyone. We'll actually head back to Uptride Court now. What have you missed? Not the past 2 hours of gameplay. Done some questing. I went in a dungeon. Killed an imp. The same damn design, huh? Oh, it was the rat and the sword that I needed to go to anyway. Well, the Beam staff has looked into, like, doing VODs on a more permanent basis. Like, but it's just not been, like, something that's been really essential. This is primarily, like, a live streaming service. So yeah, I'm not going to go into a whole detailed nuances of the educated opinion, even though I certainly do have right now. I am trying to focus on playing a game. So I can't talk to you anymore then, either. What the hell is even the point of me going? He was like, I don't want to talk to you anymore, man. Well, maybe I'll go to the Mole and the Fawn. Yes, I have beaten Daggerfall over the course of all the years I've played this game, since 1996. More times than I have fingers. That Pigeon Man. There is a main quest line that you can pursue, but even after you finish that, you can still explore and continue to play the game. The stuff I'm doing is just, like, factional and, like, guild quests. It's not even a part of the main quest line. I have the entry-level quest for the main quest line unlocked, but I need to be a higher level before I could even complete the main quest, just by the very nature. Leveling isn't that hard in the game if I actually pursued upgrading the skills that would level my character. Which is a bit harder for my character because they're all language skills, but it's certainly possible and doable if I just want to get levels. But yes, one person, it's certainly still beatable. Very much so. It's an open-world sandbox, though. Like, although you have a main quest objective, the game just sort of, like, throws you into Daggerfall, and it's like, do whatever you want. Like, make the style of character that you want to make. You could join a thieves guild or a dark brotherhood for assassinating people. Or you can join, like, a temple and do, like, various quests for them. You can become a vampire. You can become, like, a wereboar or a werewolf. You can become cured for those things. You can summon Daedric princes. You can join witch covens and do, like, witch quests. And, yes, Bethesda made Daggerfall freeware several years back. As a matter of fact, since I've been talking about this, let me link you folks to where you can get and run the almighty powerful Daggerfall that I am running. Of course, I have made some edits and modifications to my configuration. This runs strictly on DOSBox. That does include some unofficial patching, but the DOSBox is, by default, already configured. Yeah, it's a ready-to-play Daggerfall install compatible with modern Windows systems. It was compiled by Ancestral Ghost. So it's got the latest official patch, and it's got some unofficial patches for, like, quest fixes and bug fixes and stuff like that. And a few other, like, minor utility things. The game dreams big. It aspires, and there's functionality that was just left off by the side of the road, but it does try. We'll go to Morsley Manor now. What really attracts me to the game is the character creation. You have a lot of tools available to you to really custom, like, build a character for, you know, either like a lean, mean killing machine or like a powerful magic user or just like a suboptimal, like challenged cripple run like I'm doing. Like there's no experience points in this game. Your levels are based around you improving skills that are important to your class, because as the instruction manual for Daggerfall says, they never really saw it valid as you becoming a better thief, for instance, and better at lockpicking by killing trolls. They reckon that you become better at lockpicking by practicing lockpicking and stuff like that. Yes, or as Lethal has experimented with, punching everyone to death, because unarmed combat is certainly a thing in this game. There's actually 3 of them in that stack. Okay, one of them has separated. Daggerfall, the version I'm running is certainly more stable, but it does have some issues. Crashes usually aren't a thing with this game, but there are definitely glitches and quirks, features, if you will. Salutations. No kidding, right? Alright, they separated. They're no longer trying to merge, everyone. I like the music in this game. Probably not, Bread Boy. I certainly know I get a number of requests about that from viewers such as yourself. About maybe being a lycanthrope, but whenever I created a poll 11 months ago now for what run of Daggerfall I'd be playing next, like, that stuff like a vampire and lycanthrope runs were already there. Like, those were options. And instead, Linguist playthrough ended up being a thing. So, those viewers back then had the opportunity to select which playthrough I'd be doing next, and it was this playthrough. Yes, I remember the Time Lord, and that took one video. And then another thing happened, which was this. Well, Mr. Tomato, you're not wrong. Personality ends up being a super high emphasis, which is very unuseful for dungeon spelunking. In addition, all the primary, major, and half the minor skill slots are taken up by language skills, which are not very useful either. The only combat skill worth noting is archery, which is not very high up. You'll note that all the intelligence-based, like the language skills, are intelligence-based rather than personality-based. Instead, there's like etiquette, and there's streetwise, and there's mercantile, which operate off of personality. So personality really doesn't do a whole lot for you in this game. Like, you can have NPCs follow you around, but they don't participate in combat. They're, like, for quest stuff. Alright, so I'm kind of stymied about what the hell I do with this damn quest. Like, I visited that. Like, I visited both of those people. I can try visiting, Longbeth again. I guess I'll do that. Well, you have to be able to understand and comprehend all the nuances of language. Otherwise, it doesn't matter how impressionable or, like, how personable you can be. Like your sleazy charm does not avail you if you can't communicate higher-end concepts, such as "I am not your enemy." Alright, you still don't want to talk to me. You told me to go fuck myself. Maybe I need to ask about them. That might be something I need to do. Like, just tell me about the people. This is, one of those quest chains that, okay. Well, you told me a little bit of knowledge and information, that's good, but this might actually have to be what I have to do in order to get, like, some fucking leverage on these people. Hello, guard. Can't tell me more. Alright, peasants, come on. This is what I get for going out of my comfort zone by doing these damn temple quests. I'm famous. Okay. Suppose I could ask politely. I gotta go. Sorry, I have to leave. I believe I already asked you. We're testing. We're exercising our etiquette skill here, I reckon. So that's a thing. It's one of our minor skills. It's not our highest rank minor skill, so it doesn't actually help us for the purposes of leveling. Okay. I don't know whether that's enough information for me to be able to do or say something, though. I guess I'll ask about the other person. Damn. And you're only allowed to do one ask about question per person, unless it's like a Thieves Guild Spy Master or something. Then you can do as many ask about as whatever as you want. Which is why I am constantly hopping from peasant to peasant. You! Tell me things. Okay. Neat. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. No offense, but why would I tell you anything, peasant? That sounds like you're asking to die. About what I thought. We're gonna save that. That's locked in. Alright, that's not enough for me to actually get anything. They're all saying the same damn line to me. Interesting. Well... Damn. Give me a moment, folks. Alright. We're back. Go ahead and just take a fucking nap. We increased our etiquette skill, we also increased our running skill. We also are having trouble leaving the tavern. There we go. Alright. Well, I think actually what I'm going to do here is I'm going to burn some time. Gotta wait a few days. We'll be getting a tavern and be using it here for a bit longer. Allow us the opportunity to practice our spellcasting. Which does make me better at various magic categories in this game by practicing my spellcasting, such as that. Although this tavern, man, such a pain to actually get out of here. I put my bed in a shitty area. Like, what the hell is this? What is this room? Give me a damn cubicle to work with here, man. I'll take it for 3 days. That's fine. I know, right? It's like one of those, like, Shadowrun coffin motels. Or like a Neuromancer. We're gonna cast various spells to practice my spell casting, which improves my skill ratings, which makes the cost of casting these spells cheaper. Though 5 is the minimum category, I may make stronger versions of these spells. Also, level 4! 6 stat points, yeah! And I'm gonna put those into agility, because my character has certainly been forced to get better with a bow. Because that's what she's really been emphasizing. Alright. Whenever you level up in this game, you get between 4 and 6 attribute points for you to invest whatever you see fit. Some categories care about individual, like, numeric value in it, such as, like, strength or intelligence. Strength for, like, encumbered stuff. Endurance cares about, like, fatigue. Intelligence cares about, like, magicka points. Like, every extra point of speed matters as well, but some of them only take effect in every category of 10s. Anyway, there we go. Level 4 Linguist, folks. We did it. We did it, everyone. Level 4. Totally worth it. Well, I got the room here for a bit longer. Let's go ahead and practice our magic. Like again. Practice that Create Arrow, and hopefully we can continue to make that spell cheaper as well. We'll eventually be making stronger versions out of all these spells. Well, out of some of the spells, rather. Alright. Okay, Aventuro. I'll be broadcasting this game for about another 100 minutes, and then I'll be switching to Mecha Ace. So... I think what we have to do with this mission is actually just wait around and kill time. And I think we're supposed to get a letter of some kind. Well, we had this letter already. Yeah, Pigeon Man. It is a complex and intricate game. So there is that feature. Get some nuance to it. I don't think I want to go in the dungeon, though. I think this is actually something I got from, like, the quest giver or what have you. It's telling me about Ruins of Iconfield Orchard. I don't exactly want to go in there, though. Like, I spoke with both the possible people. I think I just wait around for a while. I think. But I certainly play a variety of, I guess, eclectic, like, obscure games? Whenever I live broadcast, I am a variety streamer, I reckon at this point. Okay, well, let's test out my theory. Let's rest for 99 hours. My character just goes to sleep for 4.5 days. Of course, after this, folks, we will be doing some Chuckle Fuck Democracy, Mecha Ace. Continuing that interactive story. Afterwards, we will be, well, that'll likely be the end of the broadcast after I spend 2 hours doing that. Tomorrow, at 2 my time, I'm going to be playing Gangsters Organized Crime again. That's a intricate strategy game where you're running a mob, a gang, and during the Prohibition era in the United States. And Thursday, I certainly do plan on returning to my Civilization 4 game as Brennus. That game is long overdue for finishing. And then on Friday, we'll be playing some more Brutal Doom Plutonia. Yeah, it's been a few months since I've played that the Gangsters game. I'll have to remember it. Exactly my situation. I'll have new ideas about how to play the game, but I'd love it to be happening. Is that good enough? I guess not. I guess maybe I was wrong. I might have been wrong, everyone. Have you ever been wrong before? It's painful to be wrong. I might have to actually go into the dungeon after all. No! Gangsters is not actually today. There is a schedule. There's a schedule below. There is a schedule in the bio. There's a schedule. I made a schedule. The schedule has existed since last month, where you can look at the schedule, and maybe you might bookmark the schedule to see what I'm going to be playing. There's a schedule there that gets updated for the list of games. It's a schedule. Tomorrow, Gangsters Organized Crime. Tomorrow. There's also YouTube event cards that tell you when I'm going to be playing games. It would tell you that Gangsters Organized Crime is tomorrow. And any attempts to misinform or confuse people about that will send you out of this chat. Apology declined. For fuck's sakes. There's only so much I can do for you people. Like, For fuck's sakes. Alright, let's go to this damn dungeon. Hello, Jammy. Alright, where's my dungeon entrance? I've been here to this dungeon before. I think there was giants involved. I have to just find the entrance again. Welcome to the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. I know it's a novel concept that corporate Grimith is making a fucking schedule. Okay, let's find the priestess. Since I was wrong about... Hi. How's it going? Come here often? Of course the entrance is easy to find. It's the quest goal that's the real trouble. Oh, this is awkward. So my character is a suboptimal one for combat, as I've noted on several occasions, but as has clearly been proven, some of my viewers are obtuse, so I feel like I need to repeat this constantly. Send those gold pieces to heaven. This is a challenge run where my character is rubbish at combat, and yet I'm fighting in combat. We'll also be taking that saber with us to sell. Fucking sounds of Daggerfall. Work. Of course you didn't. Let's punch the door down, everyone. So we're looking for a priestess of some kind in here, I do believe. Alright, so it doesn't say in the log, but I read the actual quest and I jotted down the notes. Let's see if we can get this guard stuck on some torture equipment here. Today you learned... That was a monk, by the way, everyone. Hope you could tell the aesthetic lifestyle there. I'm glad I could teach you folks. It's as if sometimes I do actually get through to you. Sometimes. Uh-huh, crazy. Why the thing's there, and if, by whatever chance, you still can't translate YouTube times, or times in general, if you are paying attention to me on YouTube, you'll see, like, YouTube live events pop up. They'll say, hey, I'm going to be broadcasting at this time. If you click on that, it'll show you a page, and if the event's not active at that moment, it will show you a countdown timer until the next broadcast that will be translated for you, because it's a countdown timer, and it doesn't matter what time zone you're in, because it's a countdown timer. Oh, boy. So there you go. That's some help for you. I'm a benevolent and generous broadcaster here in Daggerfall. That's a harpy. I can't kill that. I've also left my spare bow behind in the city. I just remembered that. I'm gonna have to run past the harpy. I know, happy days are here again. So are there any more monks, heavily armored and equipped monks laying around here? I'm asking for a friend. We're here to find an NPC priestess and communicate with her for a quest that we have received from the Temple of Stengar. I tried fulfilling the quest using the other route by visiting a few towns, but unfortunately, no dice. And I like exploring Daggerfall dungeons anyway, because I'm an idiot. I think it does require some level of masochism to play this game as much as I have. It is, again, my most beloved of the Elder Scrolls games. And, probably my most favorite of RPGs, too. Let me go ahead and heal up a bit. Damn, I have no more arrows. Okay. Actually burned quite a few arrows on him. I have my arrow creating spell. I think he's shooting arrows at me. Arrow fight. I don't think so. Grabber. They just get more hit points, and if they're spellcasters, they get access to more powerful spells. And so I can conjure arrows. They are not temporary. They are permanently with me. So I can perforate more targets, which is good because my character's pretty weak. We went through this dungeon last session for something else. A Mage's Guild quest. I believe it was last session. My 2017 is going fairly well. We're not that far into it, so there's not a whole lot bad that could happen. Mine's been alright. Get to relax and play some video games. I've only misplaced a few frames during this broadcast. Get to drink hard cider and just relax. But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of time for 2017 to go wrong for me. I will not be at PAX South, no. Knock on wood. I don't have any actual, like, wood nearby me right now. It's a tragedy. Conventions also just aren't much of something that I'd like to go to anyway. I highly doubt the Priestess is in here, but I guess I should check for the sake of checking. I mean, I guess it's like an entertainment cabinet. I guess it's good enough. I mean, there's like folks who like knock on wood, but it, you know, can end up being like a faux wood type panel. Yeah, it's sufficiently wood. I know, Daggerfall water effects, right? It's a wood-like substance. Wood substitute. Amazing. Your life is complete now, Nova. Let's go underwater and fight some slaughterfish. Hello, slaughterfish. How's it going, buddy? Come here often? Yeah, you come here often. And again, the slaughterfish has gone into the void. I know it's like I respond to you live. It's a novel concept. Hello? Oh no. Oh no. My character has a phobia to undead. And this skeleton warrior, which normally wouldn't be much of a problem, is my character's great terror. My character deals less damage to skeletons, and has a harder time hitting them. And also, as it turns out, arrows not that effective on skeletons. I think it's time for me to use the right pauldron of wildfire here. Oh no. Oh no, I got stuck in the rendering there, that's bad. The skeleton also has an easier time hitting me. Please strongly consider dying. Please. Please. Maybe it'll drown. I found this in the water. That's right, Fisherman. Please. How many arrows did that create for me, by the by? 9. Sir. Please. Sir. 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 Sir, please. I'm begging you. I don't care about this magic item. Just kindly stop existing. No? We good? Sir. None of my viewers are interested in you. You're not allowed to broadcast on Beam. That's not even, like, from the Brazier, Pippin. This is from my right pauldron. Well, this is unfortunate. We're fine. We're fine. I got this. I'm so low on health right now. I might actually have to leave the dungeon. I won't reload just to solely fix this. Oh no, I shouldn't have come back here. Maybe I can find another area to peacefully sleep. Don't eat me. You want to eat me, and I'm not okay with that. Hi. Would you die? If I gave you the chance? Oh no. Oh no. When those doors open, bad things are about to happen. Alright, new plan. Run like hell. Oh dear. No one will find me. Shh. No one knows I slept here for 8 hours. See? Everything is fine. Look. It's great. We're great. Everything is great. Good room, everyone. I believe I said that the last time we were in there. There's a lever. Ah, yes, this module. This module. Hi. Can I kill you? That'd be awfully swell. Don't you be casting your hocus pocus at me. I know. People are just coming in here like, how is this game being watched so much? The hell is this Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall? Here they see this madly grinning individual running in terror from an assorted array of villains and ne'er-do-wells. It's fine. We're fine. Oh, forgot all about that skeleton, you know? I know. I know. That's what happens whenever you advertise a marathon versus just holding, like, this little Daggerfall sojourn, you know, after the holidays are over. Like, you know, my United States viewing audience is pretty much at work or at school by this point. We are hunting an NPC with whom to commune, Squid. Hi. I released you from your prison. You should show some gratitude. Sensing a distinct lack of gratitude. Alright, have it your way. Relax, Jodies. Well, this was a good trip, everyone. It feels as if we accomplished something meaningful down here. That was in no way, shape, or fashion a waste of everyone's time. No, it was a learning experience, y'all. I hate elevators in this damn game so much. You can phase through elevators, everyone. It's one of those real-life nuggets of wisdom. However, the elevator will protect me here. Yeah, there's certainly plenty of doors. So these heavily armored sorcerers, man, what's their story? Our character has a life story. Hello. That's regrettable. Oh. I thought it was going to be a battle. Quick, to the elevator. I know. The game full of its lies, man. Bow battle. I have to remember, I don't have my backup bow in my wagon. So, this one can break. It's currently at used. And, once this bow breaks, I'll get to enjoy wonderful things such as fleeing in terror. It'll be pretty awesome. All I need to do is find an NPC to talk to. That's all. Good. No, don't make sounds at me, dungeon. You're bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah, we're back to this crossroad, huh? Right, so... Yeah, we're back here, boss. Okay, let's go back this way. Alright, just a torture room. Let's try this path. Hi. You know, offensive magic is not bad in this game. Banner Knighter's defensive magic, but my character is trash at actual, like, utility magic spells beyond, like, healing herself and restoring her fatigue. Now, I could spend a long time training those skills up, but part of making a cruddy character, the cruddy character challenge, is, well, you have to live with the consequences of the cruddy character. That Dwarven Broadsword would sell for a nice amount. Alas. Ow! These damn healers, man. Just whack me upside the head and say, bang! you know, there's plenty of wonderful and amazing things to see in this game. Like, I've seen so much new stuff just in this playthrough. It's been absolutely tremendous. She'll hide the face. Also knows if you could stop itching, that'd be great. But you're on webcam, Grimith. You need to vigorously itch your nose. It's how you impress people. Oh. Well, see, I didn't know that. Ah. Where do things stand? It's still mowing through it, boss. Finished Fallout Tactics. Going to open XCOM next. That's been talked about a bit in update videos. You know, those informative things no one wants to spend the time listening to. Demon's Crest, of course, is still active. I would have played a lot more of Demon's Crest, but I've been too busy doing research on Beam. Been scrutinizing and studying the website. So some of my free time's been, why am I even bothering with you? It's a dead-end cubbyhole. Like, your life doesn't even matter. Don't suppose I'm doing any mods. Well, Open XCOM itself is rather a big deal. I'm just playing XCOM UFO Defense, though. I have no interest in overcomplicating things with anything more. Despite what people might tell me about the X-Pirates, or whatever the hell else, nor am I really much interested in learning more about them, because I'm not going to play them. Real-life facts with Grimith. Yes, Aventuro. Epic linguistic action. Yes, the aliens using grenades. Well, that's more of a feature in, like, Terror from the Deep than it is in the base game, anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and hit up some spots I missed. Hi. You've never played around and tried to navigate before in a Daggerfall dungeon? You're missing out on something great in your life. These 3D bizarre dungeons where there's not a whole lot of scenery. Like the main quest dungeons. Particularly the final dungeon of the entire game. That's pretty special. This, not so much. I know. Lots of things. Bethesda, whenever it released this game, it came with a child guard function, like you could switch. Turning that on, with basically the password protect the game, would hide some of like the violence and gore of the game, and would also disguise more readily some of the partial nudity that exists in the game. You know, an exposed breast here and there, like some of the monsters. And of course, in the United States of America, that's an awful thing to behold. But yes, I suppose your humanoid models in this game have typical design that befits a fantasy-style game, in practical armor all around for everyone. I also might need to carry around this bow just in case as a backup bow. I believe I can use iron with this. I suppose the easiest way for me to do that would have been to check and equip it. Yeah, I can. Good. That's right, Bomb Zero. We have to tackle, like, other serious topics, like peppering, like, creatures with arrows. And other things. And, like, seeing, like, blood spurts come out of my foes whenever I kill them. We can't handle anything else. That's it. Those are the rules. Hi. Hey, secret door. That's totally not inconspicuous at all. Also, my character's about to collapse from exhaustion. Oops, sorry. I read chat and I realized I
hate this game sometimes.
That's water, Banning. It's water. I can go exploring in that. I have the spells to be able to wade through that well enough. I just don't have the spell points right now. I need to take a nap. It's just more obnoxious that behind the stupid locked door that wasn't even fully rendered because it was a secret door, like beneath it, or like on the other side of it, was a water-filled passageway. Like, Daggerfall dungeons are no joke with their design. Like, if you don't have, like, a way to, like, levitate, or you're not an effective climber, or you don't have a means to handle swimming, such as being an effective swimmer, and you come across those areas in dungeons, you're pretty hosed. Like, I did a run where I didn't use magic at all. From start of the game to me fully clearing the game. It's possible, but oh boy is it fun. That's fun with like 17 exclamation points. Please, miss, do you mind? I've already endured so much in this dungeon. I'm looking for a priestess. Or a priest. A member of the cloth, if you will. Could you help me, monk? Could you? Could you be a friend? I was the no jazz run, yes. Yes, you, my hated nemesis. I'm going to ditch you in a room somewhere. You don't want to come in here, buddy? Hey, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, you can totally be a part of this room forever. See you, nerd. Don't even care anymore. And nuts of that underwater area. The language of run. Oh, right. Another underwater section. Right, this is where I found the skeleton warrior. I wonder if this section leads back to the one behind the door. I guess let's find out. I have to press a separate key to float up and down in the water. It's a little annoying. Hi. You've been down here forever, haven't you? My character is an atrocious swimmer, and she has terrible endurance, so without water breathing and water walking, she would not do very well underwater. I mean, it's not impossible. Like, there could certainly be a quest location beneath water. Which is why it's not exactly like it's useless to check. Hi. Hello, healer. Daggerfall allows you to select from a variety of pre-made character classes. You can even do like a 10 questionnaire if you like want to like role play out like class options, or you can custom create your own character class. I've done that for the extra challenge of this run, which is what has made my character so poor at being effective. She's got awful strength and endurance. She's got a shit ton of personality, which is great in a game besides Daggerfall. Low fatigue means that she tires out quickly. Low encumbrance means she can't carry much, including heavy armor. Her skills are all of the linguistic skills in the game. And leveling in this game is based on the amount of skill tests you do for your primary, major, and minor skills. That's a summary of it. So if I want to level up my character, I need to test out like all of my primary skills. You know, my two top, like, if I want to advance my character's level, doing those skills would help me. Whereas all these miscellaneous skills I'm leveling up don't actually help me. You know, like, I have a shit ton of running. That's not helping me gain a level. It's just making me better at running. Well, Crazy, you certainly can get around that through a magic item. Like, whenever I played with Griffin God, he got around that Magicka cap. Like, we've certainly had a few successful skill checks. Hello, Harpy. I can't kill the Harpy. My weapon material isn't effective. So, Harpy has to be something I ditch. Harpy could have also been something that was not hostile towards me, but, you know, can't win everything. Maybe the Harpy will be generous enough to go into the void for me, or maybe the Harpy will just completely block the staircase. Or maybe, there we go. Yes. Of course, the minimum amount of Magicka points you'll have to spend on a spell is 5. How do the tests run for linguistics? Whenever you run close enough to a monster, it will do a skill test using your linguistics. You suffer a minus 25% penalty if you are wielding a weapon. If you succeed, the enemy is rendered non-hostile. You can trigger the skill test multiple times by running up close to the enemy, and then running far enough away from it, and then running close again to test out the skill again. I haven't been doing a whole lot of that, simply because I'm just not interested in doing a whole lot of that. Oh, yeah, this module, this section. Feels as if this dungeon has changed since I've been here. Maybe I just went to another orchard, right? Ooh. Steel longbow, that's definitely better. Let's go ahead and get rid of the iron. How we looking here, Bo? You're battered. Okay. You're hanging in there, though. I mean, it doesn't take that much to, like, draw or sheath a weapon. It just has to be something you teach yourself, right? It's a matter of convenience. You see, that's what I thought too, Squid. But a comment that I received that I showed off at the start of this broadcast argues differently. And I'm not 100% sure on the matter. That's actually not information I don't have access to. Check the source code. Yeah, I'll get right on that, boss. So we're here looking for an NPC character, a priestess, with whom we can commune about a quest we have received from the Temple of Stendar, which is the religious order I have joined. Open source. Well, the game is freeware. Bethesda released it for free like a number of years ago. I don't think they published the Daggerfall source code on top of that, no. Anyway, folks, if I do encounter a monster, like a harpy, who is immune to like any of the materials I have on hand, I could technically bludgeon the harpy to death. And I came in here because I knew that this was a quest location. And I found the priestess that I wanted to speak with. However, my character is pretty damn trash at hand-to-hand combat, with a damage score of 1, and an awful, like, hand-to-hand skill percentile. Silly, I thought that you were supposed to be investigating a situation of dry court, where as long as you're here, I have something different for you to do. I found some torn up letter scraps, really, about a young lady in green somewhere in Longbeth. See if you can find something on her. I don't know if she'll talk, but it's worth a try. Okay. So that's information we already had. Sort of, like, we went to Longbeth before. I can go back there again and see if something else has triggered for the quest. Okay, let's go ahead and... I'll just use my damn recall spell. No, I didn't have to trigger it the last time I did this quest back in February. I believe I did this quest back in February. I think. Like, we were already told about this lady and, like, investigating her. I'm not exactly sure what further steps we should take, though. We'll go back to Longbeth, though. I have never seen a humanoid character be pacified, Squid. Okay, Nicholas. Well, we got time to kill. It's not exactly like I'm in, like, a time-sensitive mission right now. Except for the quest that I have. No big deal or anything. Let's jump around. Celebrate a bit. You know. Get a workout. Pump up the legs. It's a lovely vista. Didn't think I'd be spending this much time on this damn quest, though. Well, I'll go back to asking for more information. Alright, fine. Don't make me punch you, though. I'll do it. Alright, I'm just gonna stop clicking on the damn polite thing. Yeah, I know she's a poor lady in green who keeps mostly to herself, damn it. I've heard. And that was the other lady I was asking about, who's in Morsley Manor. If you want information about how the skill rolls work, you can look that up on the unofficial Elder Scrolls wiki, UESP. I linked that earlier in the chat. No, I didn't link that earlier in the chat. I linked that in another chat before. Regardless, that can be Googled. I don't have the exact formula in my head off the top of my head for you, boss. Alright, I guess we're just gonna wait a bit, then. Don't really know what else to do for this mission. I can visit up Tricord again. But I'm sure the guy would still just direct me here anyway. Alright, we'll practice our magic a bit. Got better spellcasters. Oh yes, my time for this room has expired. 3 days, boss. Oh, I don't have any gold on hand, do I? No, I have literally 0 gold pieces on hand. I have a letter of credit, but I can't use that to get a room. There is a shop here in town. Let's go. Going to sell some things at yonder store. Yeah, holy shit, I will sell all the things and it's great. Okay, got gold. I am a winner now. Time to go back to the fucking tavern. Fucking tavern. Gonna say some stuff, gonna say lots of stuff. Magic. Draws, yeah. What? Right. I haven't ordered the room yet. Was it all given to me in letters of credit? It was all given to me in letters of credit. That son of a bitch! Okay, I didn't have the encumbrance to get gold pieces. That's why it was all given to me in letters of credit. I'm carrying so much stuff and arrows that it was all turned into letters of credit. Alright, we're just gonna have to sleep outside of town, I guess. So much for a room. I mean, it's actually, the game worked as designed and intended there, and that's just on me. I had so many arrows on hand and I didn't move anything into my wagon. I know each of those notes weighs 0.25 kilograms. I think that's all far enough out of town. I don't know, the music hasn't changed yet. Oh yeah, we're good. That's a Spriggan. Spriggan's hostile towards us, everyone. Don't see many Spriggans in my playthroughs. Yeah. Spriggan. So y'all have a good day now. I ain't fighting that. Oh no. No way, boss. Not me. You have fun out there, you hear? Mm-hmm. Yep. No, they're not nearby. No, rumors of enemies around are greatly exaggerated. Really? Really? Are we really doing this right now? I don't even care. Actually, we're not really going to gain a whole lot of progress with me, like, resting and, like, loafing and just sort of waiting around, huh? I think I'm just going to actually outright travel to... Just going to kill some time by traveling around for a few days, I guess. I don't actually know what else to do with this mission. Beats me. Yeah, she's mourning for her lost love. That's the heretic. I feel like I'm just kind of like, wait. Fucking timing, people. Yeah, Nicholas. Yeah, you're not wrong. But, in the interest of full disclosure, I don't remember how to... So we're gonna load this. Because we weren't too far off from this. Let me see if I can memorize on the map from the entrance. Like her, where she is. Is it behind this door that I need to go? Okay. I think I'm just gonna get fucking lost again. Okay, here. Okay. So. Here's the Earth. I need to find the entrance. Was this intersection the entrance? I think so. I think it was this intersection that was the entrance, yeah. Right there was where the entrance was. So, if I want to get back to this point... Damn phone ringing in the background is distracting me. Which pathway would be for the best? Okay. Let's go to that intersection. Go south. Run up the stairs here. It takes you to this point. Okay. I mean, I could also just use my cheat code and just teleport to her. I don't want to do that. I could also probably make an anchor. I'll probably just make an anchor outside the damn dungeon. So, Ruins of Buckingfield Orchard, everyone. Yeah, you're not wrong, but I think I can just run right to her. I don't think I need to go fetch my bow. Hopefully she's in the same quest location. Shit. Come along, Harpy. Oh no. Okay. I'm carrying too much to lift this. Oh boy. You pick up a scrap of flesh, carefully, even ritualistically stripped from a beautiful blonde's hand. This was once a finger of her. Alright. Of course, the temple is forever away. I can influence which town gate I come in from, based on from what direction I come in to, like if I'm arriving from the east, I'll arrive at the east gate, typically. So I could just, like, go to, like, someplace that's west, and then head, like, east, so I appear at, like, the western gate. I wonder if this quest I got from the... Okay, this quest that I got here from the Mages Guild that I was escaping from... Text got fucked up there. It is no longer active. Good. Yes, horse. No, horse. Please. Please, horse. I'm sorry, buddy. Also, you like my strafing horse, everyone? It's a beautiful, majestic creature. I like showing that off. Hey! Well done. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad I could succeed on the quest. We did it, everyone. Hooray. We're good. We're good people. We accomplished dreams. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, most of the terrain's procedurally generated. I don't know the exact specifics on which towns received more attention and detail and which didn't. Like, I don't know the most about this game. I just am the person who knows a great deal about it, who also records and broadcasts the game. I'll be playing this for about 40 more minutes before I switch. Hey! Level rank up, bitches. Yeah. I'm out of spell points. I have 7 left. Unfortunately, that's not enough for me to levitate. Go, horse. We shall retrieve the bow for the good of the city. Wrong button. No horse. No horse. Please, horse. Please stop. You know, these extra clothes are weighing so much and are certainly not helping protect me with armor, but damn it, Ursilia looks amazing. And that's all that matters in life. How you look, your appearances, that's what people judge you on. That's why I strive to bring you the most professionally produced content that you can encounter pretty much anywhere. Indeed, I aspire to deliver the highest quality services, provide the greatest amount of satisfaction to the most people. I've never really had a character so weak that I thought clothes weren't too encumbering in this game. It's a novel concept for me. Hi. Oh, what do you know? The bow's done. What a surprise. And I haven't really done much looting from, like, bodies at all, since I can't carry that much. Tremendous. Yes, the real reason, like fashion design is as bizarre as it is. It's the weight, man. You know, while I'm in the neighborhood, I do think you need to repair this bow for me. It's useless right now. I wouldn't mind finding a better damn bow, though. Those are elven gauntlets. I'm wearing chain gauntlets. I'll buy them. Now my hands look even shinier. Yeah. And as we level up, we'll get better access to more powerful gear. We'll be more likely to show up on shelves. We're gonna want a bow of at least mithril quality in order for us to harm all of the enemies in the game. Mithril is the minimum requirement for everything. Also not wearing a helmet. Encumbrance. Gonna kill lots of stuff, oh yeah. It's stuff. Okay. You know, my character deserves a nap. Hey, look an awful lot like Lady Bree. I actually still don't think I have gold on. Okay, I have 61 gold pieces. The day is saved. Okay. We burned through quite a sum of gold over the course of this playthrough. I haven't made much money because I'm not really looting to sell stuff. That's a problem with this playthrough, for sure. It's an interesting challenge, if you will. How are the other skills doing? The other miscellaneous skills, like my magic shit? Restoration's doing pretty damn well. So I shouldn't have any problem advancing much in the Mages Guild, because I'll have 2 strong magic skills in Restoration and Mysticism there. My only problem will just be reputation. Probably didn't need to join the Temple of Stendarr to get access to, like magic item creation, then. Or whatever reason I gave for joining the Temple of Stendarr whenever I first started this run 11 months ago. I'm sure past Grimith really knew what he was doing. He did some research on it. He was so intelligent, so wise. So astute. Not like current Grimith. Current Grimith's memory is like Swiss cheese. It's tragic. Do I have any... Okay, I do have some magic items that are not identified. Hello, you. You're Spellmaker. I might spend some time with you. You're Spell Vendor. You're Magic Item Vendor. You're Training Person. Your Make Magic Items person. Your Daedra Summoning person. Here we go. Oh yeah, I didn't have my my Bracelet of Nimbleness equipped. Silly Grimith. There's also a train passing my house. Ooh, Healing Amber. Frosty Holy Water of Ice Storms. Alright. Alright, sure. Frosty Holy Water of Ice Storms. Let's go ahead and remove this formal cloak now. The Lady in Red. I like it. I like it. I'd prefer some socks to go with those sandals, but, you know, fashion and all that. Oops, didn't mean to actually leave. Maybe another short quest. One in which I'm defending this place. 29 arrows, it's probably enough to defend this place, although the layout's not too great compared to, say, Gothway Garden. There's some libraries. There's some bookshelves if you want to read nerd texts like nothing there. Good library, everyone. Brief History of the Empire, Part 2. Volume 1 of this series described in brief the lives of the first 8 emperors of the Septim Dynasty. We're going to be doing more reading later on in this broadcast when I play Mecha Ace. Let's not read too much. Yeah. Yes? Let's go ahead and fight him. Fight him. Riping. Let's go to Riping. Let's all go to Riping. Have ourselves some fun. Train me. Damn it. Not enough time has passed. Go for the good of the city. Does Daggerfall follow right tool for the job weaponry? In almost all circumstances, no. In the case of the Skeleton Warrior, yes. Edged weapons deal half damage to the Skeleton Warrior. I don't think there's any, like, weapon rules on the Spriggan. But I've fought so few Spriggans, it's... Now this is the layout I'm familiar with. Maybe I need to hang out here in Riping more. Alright, we're looking for a mage to kill. This is a nice layout for you to easily kite enemies around, because you can run around, like, this entire, like, staircase, node. Make spells, lady. Y'all hiding a mage in here somewhere? Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo? Mage. Hey. Huh? You're probably back here where, like, the door is open here, and whenever you guard someone here, they get stashed back in that room. So it makes sense. Losing a few frames here. Perhaps just due to the constrictions of live broadcasting and recording. Daggerfall is not exactly the... It's a curious and interesting game. It's it's DOS based, but it's also a stressful game for the machine. As my first playthrough of this series, or rather my first recorded one back in 2010/2011 I had really hard trouble recording and broadcasting the game. I was much more ignorant of settings, technical settings. I was using, like, my CD version of Daggerfall. I was using an inferior recorder, and my computer at the time was weaker. Anyway, we're going to take some of this stuff. For selling purposes. The Silver Claymore wouldn't exactly be bad, but I have to, like, do some inventory shifting around. I guess that wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Oops. How heavy is it? Like 7.5 kilograms? Meh. Wang. What the hell am I doing? Just move the arrows, Grimith. Wait, what? Excuse me? Those are 6.75 kilograms, but they're actually 0.25 kilograms. My mind is blown. What could it mean? I don't know what could it mean. What could it mean? I don't care enough. Strip off the character. We'll pick up another knick-knack or two, though. Here we go. And we'll be back to Riping. Honest engines. But, since we're in the neighborhood, maybe we can do a guard mission for you? Yeah, sure. Midnight? I can do midnight. We're not that far from midnight. Let's go ahead and save the game and wait for a bit. I need a lot of things crazy. Hi. Looky here, boys, a guard. Gee, I'm all scared and shaking. Let's leave the tongue on the door as a warning not to mess with the Thieves Guild. Get him. Rude. That's why I give you a trash accent. You're made out of trash. Also, dealing with multiple enemies is far easier when you're using, like, an AoE spell or melee weaponry. Because with a melee weapon, you can hit multiple enemies at one time, and they like to stack on top of each other occasionally. This isn't good, though. Hi. Hi, buy magic items person. Don't mind me. Just having a good time. Totally wasn't walled in or anything. This is what I get for using archery. This is why we can't have nice things. Oh, they were all stacked on top of each other this time. That's not good. Alright, I got it. Yes, get into an archery duel with me. I prefer those. Actually saw some blood explode out of her body. That was nice. Yeah! Oh, there's two more. I thought there was only one more. Damn. Of course, humanoid bodies can have lots of awesome, delicious prizes on them to sell. Alright, I'm getting the silver claymore this time. Whatever it takes. We'll be back for this stuff later. I'll re-equip that once I'm done booting bodies. Like that. Hello. That's a cruddy helmet. I'm not gonna pick up every little single knick-knack, but I can certainly make use out of selling some of these things for Dodge. Back in the day, wagon weight limit used to be 1,000. Those were the days. I know, I have to strip to carry the loot of the bodies so that I can put the loot in my wagon. Which I can't carry with me into dungeons. It has to stay at the dungeon edge. Because, you know, of course. Makes sense, right? I'm not actually being sarcastic. Like, that seems reasonable game design to me. I think I'm fucking this up. I got confused somewhere along the way. My bad. Alright, everything's better. Okay. Good as new. What's the quality of that? Almost new. Alright. We need to wait for 2 more hours? Job well done, boss. Yeah. Thank you. I will take and enjoy my jade. And now... They're called companions. You have a room at the Nave and Skull for 9 hours. Ah, the great and evil mage is no longer raising all hell, and you are alive. Have this money that you could actually carry for a change. That could almost pay for your training. I like the music in this game. And remixes of the Daggerfall tracks as well. Remastered versions. I believe yonder weaponsmith has had enough time to fix my weapon. My bow. I'll just have to wait until he opens. I suppose I could go break into places and steal loot, too. I haven't done that before. Well, I haven't done that in a while. Rather. Let's go ahead and demo that off. Okay, so... when you're in a Daggerfall dungeon, and you encounter a locked door, and you try to cast an open spell on it, it registers like your success rate normally. But when you're in this open world environment and you're encountering a locked door and you cast an open spell on it, any open spell will do, even a cruddy one, and it has a guaranteed 100% chance of success. This is something that my brother actually was the one who figured this out back in the 90s, and I quickly duplicated that. Or maybe I was the one who did it. Fuck, I can't remember. Like, it all blurs in together. At any rate, I can't actually do it right now because I burned through all my Magicka points casting, like, water-breathing shit. But we'll get a room at the tavern here for, like, 3 days. And we'll, rest for an hour, I guess. That takes us to 7 a.m. That shop's probably not open still, because that's a weaponsmith. There you go. So we'll cast our lockpick now, and be permitted entry, where we can steal whatever we want. We don't have to worry about trying to, like, swipe it from the shelves while the shopkeep ain't looking. Which is really goddamn hard to do. So we're going to take all of the really valuable goodies. If I see anything dwarven or above, I'm swiping that to put in the wagon. And we'll sell those later. Also, do note that there is a sort of glitch there, as you can see. Like, even though I put those in my wagon, they appeared back in my inventory, because the game's like, no, those items were actually, like, not really, like, purchased. What? Like, they're like store icons still that you have to resolve. Hence the game's confusion there a bit. It's okay, no worries. We handle it fine, just fine. Money glitching again. I do a lot of different things whenever I play Daggerfall. I'm just trying to find a few interesting items to sell for money later to fund my language tutoring. Another elven shortbow, huh? That wouldn't exactly be bad to carry around with me. Daggerfall economics, baby. That's right. Another elven longbow as well. Neat. I like it. Hell yeah. Gonna steal some stuff. Gonna steal all your stuff. Oh yeah. Steal stuff. Gonna steal some stuff. Gonna steal lots of stuff. Oh yeah. Get stuffed. I've got stuff, and it's great. I'll put it all in the bag, Love this jaunty dude, man. People just don't understand how good Daggerfall is. It's really my main quest in life. Yes, Nova, that is also certainly something that you can do as well. If, say, for example, you're doing a no magic playthrough, or you could actually use the lockpicking skill, right? My no jazz character wasn't awful at lockpicking. Just because of how often I ended up, like, needing a lockpicking skill. Because I didn't have fucking magic. Anywho. Go ahead and take a longer nap now. My time for the room has expired. Not in town. That's fine. Didn't care about this dumb room anyway. Meh. I think I bought a... whatever, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I think I went to, like, a different... You're still not done with it, huh? Alright. I mean, I guess you wouldn't have finished with it on account of, like, how you just got cleaned out. Also, you can put markers on the board. This was the tavern where I just got room in. Right, yeah. Rah! Okay. You know, if I was like one of the Knights of the Order, I could just rent like my tavern rooms in a province for free. But I'm not. The Counts in These fucking names, man. Yes, Quirus. People are baffled by my pronunciation of the word. Like, what? Like, that's how you pronounce it? Whenever I play, like, not Daggerfall, it's Civilization 4, they're like, huh? You know, not understanding basic concepts, such as, pronunciation. I'm happy to inform individuals. Let's go ahead and sell these fine trinkets to a vendor across the way. I don't really care about getting the best prices on these items because, you know, I just swipe them. We'll go ahead and get rid of this dress, although I don't know. I kind of like this better than the priestess robes. It looks better, doesn't it? It does. I think I'll actually put that back on. Fashion. We'll put those letters of credit away. Soon. Oh no, right, that reveals the armor. That was the ugly thing about wearing the dress instead of the robes, huh? That just looks weird. We can't be doing that. It just... just looks weird. Alright, what the hell? We'll look weird for a bit. Right, bank. Damn. It just, it closed at the top of the hour 43 minutes ago. Well, son of a bitch. I have all these letters of credit just sitting around in my inventory now. Can't go deposit them. Let's see, got 15 minutes left before I switch games. Might spend that time creating some spells. My skill levels have improved considerably. And I've got the money. Let's go ahead. Probably better restoration spells, and, yeah, restoration spells for health and fatigue. Because I bought these as, like, training spells. Especially if I might, like, try and combine the two spells and have, like, a spell that does both. That'll be an idea. So, why don't you go ahead and heal? No. No, you damn interface. Heal. Health. And then heal. Fatigue. Casting cost 14, huh? Well, I'm almost always missing, like, fatigue. My character burns through that fast. Oh, whatever, casting cost of 14, don't matter. We'll call this Panacea. Do I want to create anything else? I guess not really, huh? This works for me. Recall's definitely gotten much cheaper. I like that. Whenever I got that, I think it was in the 70s, if not the 80s. We've mowed that down 5 points this session. Good. Good. Thank you, Nicholas. I appreciate that. That's right, Squid Asylum. Is there any hold person spell? I mean, you could like do like paralysis sorts of effects. Let me sift through all the spell effects for you. There's a pacify, paralyze right there. Yeah, there's also a pacify one too. You know, fuck using a language skill. Just go ahead and resolve the issue that way. There's certainly a lot of cool and interesting spells I could try and experiment with. The problem is that, say for example that I want to run a paralyzed spell, okay? Let me go ahead and select that. So, in addition for there being a duration of how long the spell lasts, there's also a chance of paralyzing the target that I need to set. And even without adjusting any of these modifiers, the cost of the spell is 56 mana. Now, I can set this to be single target at range, or area around me, or an area at range. You know, to try and create like an AoE effect. Let's say that I just want to target like the area around me, like, oh shit, I've been surrounded by enemies or whatever. You know, so I can have it like this. That costs 112 mana for a spell that has a small chance of working. You know, and like along with like the various like attack roll that goes into effect, there's also like the enemy's resistance it has to take into account. So you know, it could be valuable. That fuck if I beats me. I also don't remember exactly what school of magic Paralyze is based on off the top of my head, so I'm not exactly sure which one I'd have to train up to, you know, drop that price down. I don't think it's a destruction spell. I'm not sure which school of magic that'd fall under. Paralyzes alt or mysticism? Based on the price, it'd probably be more of an alteration thing. Yeah, okay. Alteration. That's what I'd figured, seeing as how it's like altering, like, you know. There was an educated, like, nuanced sentence or two in there, and it just fluttered away. Yes, you can have a maximum mana of 300. And of course, you can equip like an item or trigger to, or you can have like potions that will restore your magicka. So not exactly impossible to handle these things. Comprehend languages? Yeah! We can create a light? Yeah! We can lock a door. We can do lots of crazy things with spells in this. Yeah. Fortify our attributes. Yeah. Which doesn't last for very long, of course. Also cost an arm and a leg. Look at that 48 casting cost for not that big of a gain. And it certainly doesn't last for very long, but I guess if you really needed a quick, like, stat me up, you could cast the spell. Anyway, I got my upgraded spell. And you can resort the spell book. The problem is that, you know, whenever I pick the game back up and all the loading, it shuffles. Like your spell order just randomly like jumbles itself back up. So although you can spend a lot of time like painfully like reorganizing this, it won't really last you for any meaningful period of time. Mr. Tomato, I haven't really bothered with comprehend languages. I've probably cast it a few times in the 90s, but it's not a spell that I've much cared about. There's elements and features about this game, again, that I simply don't know. Like, I've done a bit in this game, quite a bit, quite a lot over the hundreds and hundreds of hours I spent playing it, but just some of the stuff, you know, just goes. Can't keep track of it all. It all just flutters out of my head. I know, right? Some incredible sage of Daggerfall I am. Alright. Let's see if we can have one more quest. Rogue Imp. Sure. Kirk, what would you say? I'm on the case. Where's the palace at? Not too far. Go, horse! For the good of the city! We haven't seen any of my crazy, like, jumping, like, hops where I've, like, leapt, you know, like, massive distances in this playthrough. Which I think is alright. You know, my character is a weakling. Just admiring the palace, you know. Looks great, like what they've done with the place. Oh, oh, oh. I am levitating, Pigeon Man, yes, while riding my horse. And strafing with my horse while levitating, Pigeon Man. It's happening. Now I also have my bow, and I could engage in combat with the guards in this game, and they'd have no real way to deal with me. And I can, like, raise and lower my Z level and descend. What happens? And of course, there is my strafing horse. It's so beautiful and majestic, I love it. You'll be open in a few hours, Bank. Okay. So, imps are very dangerous, low-level enemies because they have a lot of powerful spells at their disposal that they can use to nuke you. And that can make them pretty damn fierce and dangerous. Combatants. Also, can't really pick up anything from that imp, but we've successfully completed our mission in killing the rogue imp. That's all we needed to do, folks. Rogue imp down. That's it. That's all that took. We're gonna go up to that bank now. I guess. Nah, I'll just teleport back to the... Of course, crazy. Ha! You're not allowed to do this indoors. But because I recalled while on the horse, I brought the horse in here with me. You cannot change transportation indoors. Well, you know what? You can keep your money, peasant. Oh my goodness. This is great. You can't enter while not on foot. Oh my goodness, I have to load. It's broken. I can't leave. It's just... Oh, shit. Can someone give me a hand? What if I run out of fatigue? I would just wake up exhausted an hour later. There's no enemies in here. And I wouldn't be punished for vagrancy. I know, Gogger. I think that's a beautiful moment to actually end my session at Daggerfall. I was gonna go, like, visit the bank and put my letters of credit in it. No, I think this is good. I think this is good. I can't recall having tried this one before. I was wondering what would happen, like, whenever I did it. There you go. Daggerfall. How about I cheat it off? How? I don't know of a way to get the horse off of me. Teleport? I teleported to my anchor. My anchor's been used up. I have no more possibilities. Like, in theory, if I could get to the teleport guy, which I can't, he would teleport me to another Mage's Guild, which doesn't help me. Alright. Let me slow this down for you. So, the only teleportation spell that you have in effect in this entire game, beyond an NPC teleporting you to different Mage's Guilds, is called the Recall spell. What happens is that you set an anchor, and then you later teleport back to that anchor. Now, if you were paying attention to what just transpired a few minutes ago, I teleported to my anchor. Here, in this Mage's Guild. The anchor is now consumed. There are no more anchors. You're only allowed to have one anchor, no matter how many recall spells you create. Ergo, if I were to use 17 more recall spells, I would not be able to escape from this situation. Yes, I also don't have the ring. How does teleport to quest location work here? Doesn't, because there's no quest locations in the Mage's Guild. Well, that full screen, man. Well, not full screen, but it disappeared the HUD. Oh, this is taking me back to, like, prior footsteps, where I stepped around here, so that's cool. If you're not used to looking at Daggerfall without the HUD, here you go. Some people like playing this way. I don't. But some people do. Does allow you to see more, though. That's true. No dismount cheat, I know, right? Okay, Crazy, glad you could confirm what I already thought. What if I remove the horse from the inventory? I don't think I can do that. Like, my horse is pretty committed to being here, but sure, what the hell. No, as I assumed, and as I'm sure I experimented with before as a kid, they're permanent features. Alright, bad ideas, chat. We're just gonna leave it behind now. We're just gonna let it go. Embrace the wonderful majesty of Daggerfall. We'll be playing Daggerfall again next week, most likely during the same time frame. So you have that to look forward to, where we will be doing more questing and more adventuring and more spelunking with Ursilia Melkor, the Linguist.